Happy Sunday. All right. Hope everyone's doing amazing. I'm just going to let the notifications go out for a second. All right. Really excited for this reading today. Very excited. Very, very exciting. Where's my new list? There it is. Okay, awesome. Alrighty guys, sorry, I was looking for a deck that I wanted to use, or that I was feeling called to use today. All right. Cool, okay, so now we have 47 people in here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do the collective message first, and then we're going to do, this is a continuation of the live card pull from yesterday. I got about halfway through, but just because of the intense ass energies and the healing and everything, because the mini reads that I'm doing right now are, I'm doing some energy healing with them, with you guys too. So it just, it's a lot when you do that, you know, like if you work with like a, you know, anyone who works with energy, you know, it's very draining. Okay. So, and you guys know, because you guys are energy and made of energy. So even you guys know how it can be, right? Like when, like an example of energetic exhaustion would be like going out in public, you know, or being out in where there's a lot of people or large crowds, and you're picking up on a lot of the energies, et cetera, and then, you know, you go home and you're just like, oh my gosh, I feel so drained and tired and blah, you know, because it's like that. So anyway, so okay, so let's get into the collective message first. The collective message, I don't recall the exact wording of the title, but it's something about coming back home. And you know, for me, there's this energy of it's like coming to, it's ascension. It's coming to terms with, with what they feel. It's coming to terms with what this is. It's coming to terms with the fact that this does feel like home for me. This feels like a place where I'll thrive. This feels like a place where I'll expand and I'll be loved and I'll give love, and there's going to be this flow of love. And, you know, and they know that because the divine masculines are connecting to the past life energy in a big way right now, you know, and this Lionsgate portal is just, I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew this was going to happen with the masculines in Lionsgate. I knew it. It's an explosion of ascension. I mean, I feel that that's where I need to go, or I feel that, you know, and it may not even have something to do with the feminines for some of them, like as far as like the choices they're making and their, you know, the karma they're clearing and the shadow work that they're doing, and, you know, but just like you guys, where you guys got to that point of, this is what I need to do for myself to better my life, to take care of me, and to grow, and to really live. Because, you know, we've been living our lives, but we've been in a survival mode. You know, you're in survival mode when you're like in your karmic loops, you know, when you're in your karma. It really is like that, where you're asleep, you know, and when you awaken, everything shifts. So let's go ahead and see. I just want to get some overall energy around them today. Grief, loneliness, feeling the grief, grieving. I mean, grief is, you know, like Charlie Brown, good grief, good grief. You know, and I do get that. It's like they're saying good grief to their life. Good grief. Whoa, good grief. My gosh. You know, it's like they look around and they're just like, ugh. But the big thing here is, you know, we can see our life like that. We can observe it and we can go, wow, my life is really shitty right now. I've really made some bad choices. I am with someone who drives me nuts, I don't get along with, or, you know, and first, honestly, I'm getting a lot of like, you know, like how do I want to say? A lot of the karmic situations, like for the most part, it's tower moments, it's not getting along, not seeing eye to eye. There's a lot of friction, a lot of resistance. Whatever karmic patterns they have been in or keep repeating, there's resistance within them right now. The universe is showing them constantly where they need to shift and where they need to change. And that universe has been showing them this for however long. The difference now is that they're awakened. The difference now is Lionsgate. Lionsgate is blowing the horn. Okay, Lionsgate is blowing the horn on all this. It's like blowing the whistle. Maybe that's the saying. Blowing the horn, blowing the whistle, blowing the whistle. You honk a horn, you blowing the whistle. Lionsgate is blowing the whistle. Okay, whistleblower Lionsgate. What Lionsgate is the whistleblower. It's calling out all the BS. It's taking out all the stops, you know. It's like if you look in the mirror and you see yourself in the mirror during this time, month of August, and you know, all this, and when you look in the mirror, if you have separation within your life and self, meaning you look in the mirror and you go, it's almost like the masculine can't look them, you know, they're tired of looking in the mirror and seeing the truth of what is. That's, I want to be able to look at myself and stand myself. I want to be able to look, like, get up every day in my life and, like, be happy and excited and motivated to, like, wake up every day, okay? So instead of, like, ugh, another day. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. A lot of that courage energy showing up. Strength card showing up, you know, constantly right now. It's that Leo energy. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So we saw courage, and then we're seeing self-esteem. Their self-esteem has been very low, right? We've known this. They're realizing that they possess the gifts, that they're more than just a human being, that they're a soul having a human experience. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Me and others. They're becoming more compassionate, more caring. Their heart's open. Not so selfish. Me, me, me. All that matters is me, me, me. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to step over people. I'm going to hurt people. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that I'm good. And they're realizing that you can love yourself, you can be happy, you can have boundaries, you can do all these things without hurting other people or taking advantage of other people or stepping all over people, or do you know what I mean? They're having honest conversations, conversations from the heart and not from the ego. They want to have conversations from the heart with the feminine, and they're having conversations from the heart and soul to karmic situations. I'm speaking my truth. Is the divine masculine speaking their truth at this time about what they want in life? Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. This is the alchemy right here. This is divine alchemy. There's self-esteem. There's divine alchemy there. There's transmutation. There's growth, healing. They're feeling more courageous, more in, you know, they're having more self-confidence. Their self-esteem is not so lacking because they now are seeing more in an infinite state of mind and being. I have felt like a failure. I felt like I failed myself, you, and that has really messed with my self-esteem. The failure card, that came out, and I was specifically asking about, about the truth, about the conversations that they're having, truthful conversations that they're having. And what they're having conversations about is the relationships, the karmic loops that have continued to be faulty and have red flags and pull them out of alignment and drag them down. They realize that this relationship is failing. There's failure within their karmic relationships or dynamics for a reason. It's a constant failure loop that we're supposed to keep trying to fix and mend. They've tried patching it up. They've tried tape. They've tried Band-Aids. They've tried Elmer's glue, wood glue. They've tried electrical tape. They've tried masking tape. They've tried duct tape. They've tried everything you do to patch up these karmic cycles. It's gonna have there's holes that are gonna be poked through it. because it's not meant to be something solid and stable and long lasting. And that's what they're saying in a huge way. In a huge way. You know, they're having honest conversations like, we don't have trust between each other. This is, you know, we're unhappy, you know, like this isn't normal to be in something where we question each other all the time and where we don't believe each other when we say things and where there's suspicion and jealousy and, you know, fights and this or that or the other, you know. Death, yeah. See, it's conversations, truthful conversations right now taking place about the death of a failed relationship. It's over. It's over. It's been over. It's been over for months and months and months and months and months, and sometimes for some of you guys, for some years. The best thing feminines can do right now is just keep surrendering this up. Not attaching to what's going on their side. I posted a thing in my story. She's like a twin flame reader or something on Instagram, and she posts, like, she writes stuff out and like we'll post it. But she, sometimes a lot of the stuff I'll connect with and agree with, but a lot of times the stuff that is channeled out, I don't feel resonant with it. But this particular thing that she shared was that it was, you know, basically something along the lines of like, you know, this whole journey is about the catalyst of truly reigniting your awakening within, you know, self with each other. It has nothing to do with what they're doing on their side. It has nothing to do with any of that. It really is that whole purpose is to be that mirror for each other and to have that catalytic awakening, that catalytic heart awakening, so that you can fulfill your mission that you came to fulfill, which is the self-love, the healing, coming back into oneness with self, having absolute fulfillment in self so that we're not feeling lack. So we're not feeling this loneliness where we're like, I'll only feel fulfilled and whole and happy and good and living my best life when this person comes back to me. Nope. And if it's still like, you're still like in that place, then you're definitely not ready for union, because there's still that separation within self. And that's, I talk about this all the time. So you guys know I don't want to keep repeating myself, but for some people who are new here, you know, that's what this is all about. It's the journey back to self. That's what this whole incarnation is about, you know, and with certain soulmates, certain, you know, contracts that you have, for some out there, twin flame, you know, like just different things, right? It's gonna meet you on your journey when it's meant to meet you, and it's gonna do what it's meant to do at that perfect moment in divine timing. And for me, that's like the greatest thing, you know. Had I not come into physical union with my twin flame, I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys right now. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. It was a part of the divine plan to come into physical union, to reawaken each other. Although I was already on my awakening journey, but after having physical encounter and union with my twin flame, I came online like insanely came online. Like, it was insane, the activation. So, you know, and what's funny is the activation that occurred, and this is how you know when it's like a real, you know, because when it's a true twin flame connection, the divine feminine will start rising up very quickly and start honoring and loving herself or themselves very quickly, and they will not put up with the masculine's karmic behaviors. They won't, because they're already in the mode of like, this is what we're mirroring to each other, you know. So might take a little while, you know, like, you know, for the feminine to get to that point, but not too long. I'll tell you that much. Definitely not like a year or something like that. It's a few months, you know, for all this to kind of happen and occur and stuff. But the triggering happens very quickly, and that's the catalyst of the separation phase of the journey. So, which is the most important phase of the journey, if you ask me, right? Like, it's the most empowering and healing, and it's just, the separation is like the time that you guys have to heal, to do all the things you need to do, because you can't have union until you do those anyways, right? But it's your time to come back into oneness and to do all the things that you are being guided and feeling and called to do, before the, you know, you guys come back in the physical. And of course, like, there's always that connection in the 5D, right? So you're always feeling your person very strongly and intensely, but with all that self-love and all that yumminess within, man, you're like, you're like, yeah, I feel them all the time. Yeah, we're connected. But, you know, you get to a point where you even feel like, you know, you're in such a good place. You're in such a good place that you just truly are embodying that unconditional love for yourself, towards your person, towards whomever, towards the collective, you know. And that's how you know you're really in a place of being ready to receive your 3D union. And that's when the energy will be right for it. When you're not clinging to the physical outcome, when you're not clinging to where are they, when you're not clinging to, will I hear from them again? You know, it's, you know, the way I like to kind of, you know, like sometimes with my clients is like, do you think for 1 second that Isis was like, when is Osiris going to come back from the dead? When is Osiris going to come back to me and make me happy? You know, fuck no. Isis, Mary Magdalene, all of them, they were like, they were divine feminine embodiments. Like, they knew what was up. They knew that they had that masculine within, and they weren't lacking like that. And they had that beautiful feminine empress energy within too, that goddess. You know, they weren't sitting by the phone waiting for, you know, Yeshua to show up or whatever. You know, that is a codependency, and you guys are so energetically connected that your masculine can feel that. When you're energetically like thinking of things like that, it is the equivalent of texting someone obsessively over and over again, and they can feel that. And it's a repelling energy to the divine masculine, who's already in a state of running because of the ego and what's being mirrored. You know, so if there's that lack coming from the divine feminine towards the masculine, it's going to repel them even more. They're going to run even faster and far and harder. You know, but when the feminine is in a state of flow and ease, contentment, the true empress energy, loving on thyself, you know, in union with thyself, Hieros, Gamos with thyself, you know, rising up, doing all the things that she's meant to be doing, it creates a completely different energy within the connection. Where the masculine can feel that. They can feel your strength rising. They can feel your chakras lit up. They can feel your solar plexus lit. They can feel your powerful energy, your power. And that's why a lot of the masculines haven't come forward for many feminines. It's like a 50-50 thing. Like, some of the feminines out there and the masculines are very much in the same boat, where, you know, the masculine has some karma stuff that they still got to work through, and the feminines have karmic stuff that they got to work through. And right now what's coming up for everybody is that if you've got some big karmic lessons still to learn, you're going to be being slapped in the face by the universe with those karmic lessons right now, because you're meant to release them. You can't bring them with you where the universe and where this earth is headed, you know. So It is for your highest and greatest good, and it can be very like uncomfortable and all these things, but the birthing process is meant to be painful. Right? And then there's like a bunch of like divine feminines and masculines who like, I'm channeling this message of like, this is where they're at and this is like what they're feeling, and like very close to union. We're in these union timelines, and you know, for people it's happening daily. They're having communication breakthroughs. They're having people, masculines, reaching out and opening up, you know. It is that time. So there's a lot of feminines who are in the flow of self, of love, of surrender, of, you know, I trust. I'm not clinging to this, that, or the other. I don't need to. Why would I do that? That creates resistance. All I'm doing is flowing through life. I get up, I love on myself by, you know, taking a little time to meditate, taking, you know, eating healthy. I am, you know, doing things to, you know, for my mental health, for my emotional health. You know, I'm really just taking care of me at this time, in this moment. I'm in a preparation phase. I'm in a healing phase. I'm in a worshiping self phase. And that energy, when you're embodying that energy, that is full, like that's Empress on fleek. And everybody around you can see it, feel it, pick up on it, like, you know? When you're in that phase, that's when you attract in the golden doors of opportunity. That's when you attract in the golden relationships and the connections and the you know, collaborations and new businesses and, you know, whatever it is. The world is your oyster when you're in these in this energy here. So right now, while the masculine is going through death of the ego, they're going through, they're, you know, putting an end to all of the failure energy, like whatever they feel like is failing around them in their life. Okay, that's what's being cut away. And while they are loving on themselves, learning about this self-love embodiment, okay, you know, rising up again, getting back on their throne, remembering who they are, you know, this, you know, not struggling, you know, because again, that mirror, you reflect back to them, just like they reflect back to you. While they're going through this, you're reflecting to them energetically, telepathically, if they can see you online, or I don't know. For a lot of you guys, your person watches you online. That is a given. That is a given for a lot of you guys. They watch you on Instagram, Facebook. If you have a platform, they watch your platform. Because if you have a platform, it's public. You know, like, you're not going to have a platform and have a business and do like a platform and have it like private, right? Like, you're gonna have it. So they watch it. They watch it. For some of you guys are readers. Some of you guys are readers. They watch your readings. They watch what you post. They watch your, you know. For some of you guys, that's how you are way showing your masculine. You know, they watch you and they learn from you. They learn through you and from you. Let's get one more, please, on this. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. This is a time of discipline. We are in Leo season and we are in Lionsgate. The Lionsgate portal is what, in like 2 days? 2 days. 48 hours from here, from now. Everyone who is doing my Lionsgate portal Starseed Circle on Tuesday, I'm sending the link out for you guys tomorrow in the morning sometime, okay? So everyone will be receiving it then, okay? Just FYI. I've like said it before, but just an FYI. And if you are still wanting to be a part of it, you can still join. It's not too late. It's going to be wonderful. You know, this the Sirius star is connected to Jupiter. And, you know, Lion's Gate is when the Sirius star, Orion's belt, the sun and earth are all in perfect alignment. And then we have the alignment, of course, all right, over the pyramids in Giza, right? But it's a time of alignment. And the fact that, like, it's a powerful time of alignment and manifestation. Releasing what needs to go, claiming what you want to come in, you know, and that claim, that affirmation, that manifestation, whatever vision you're holding at this time, it's going to be powerful manifesting. So with the sacred starseed circle that we're going to do on Tuesday, it's on Zoom and it will be recorded. So if you don't make it, then I could send you a recording. I'm going to be working on that tomorrow too, just to like triple make sure that the recording works before I hit record on the portal, and just like, make sure it's all like perfect and stuff. But the manifesting that we're going to do and just everything, it's going to be really, really powerful, because we're going to be, doing it as a group, as a people, so I'm excited to send my manifestations up with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, because I just know the power that's going to hold for us. So anyways, okay. So discipline. So they're in a place of discipline. The universe is disciplining them. The universe is disciplining them. It's showing them. Their higher self is stepping in. The soul is in charge. The heart is leading and guiding. That's how they're able to see the truth now, through the illusion. You know what I mean? I'm hearing, why didn't I do this sooner? So, and then what's this? Balance. Wow. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Through endings come new beginnings. I have to close out these cycles in my life, and I have to just be honest with myself, and I have to say, yeah, this relationship failed. Yes, this marriage failed. It has taken a lot out of me. It has depleted me in a lot of ways. It has brought me down in a lot of ways. But now I'm at this point where I'm rising back up. I'm ready to rise back up. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's like anything that is coming out. So what are we at? 33 minutes? All right, here. So let me go ahead. Give me some tarot real quick for the Divine Masculine. Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. There it is. The Wheel of Fortune is the forces of the universe. It is karmic, things moving on from karmic cycles, lessons learned. They've learned the karmic lesson. They see it for what it is. They see it fully for what it is. They're fully recognizing that they are living in a state of like their 3D environment is like a failed energy, and they're ready to like move on from it. They're turning the page here. And the Wheel of Fortune is the clock of the tarot for me. It's the clock of the tarot, right? It's time. What changes are entering your life, and how are they a part of your destiny? What changes are entering your life, and how are they a part of your destiny? Death card brings change. This is literally a card. Both of these are a card of change. This is transformation and change. Cycles ending, new beginnings. One door closes, another one opens. Death brings life. Ba, 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 ba. This one right here, this is about moving forward, going through the transition and moving forward. They are making changes in their life. and aligning to the path of destiny at this time. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles gets a bad rap from readers. You know, you immediately see a reader pull the card, and I've done it too. I've done it too, where the Knight of Pentacles comes out and everyone goes, ugh, ugh. He's so slow. He's slow as molasses. Ugh, you know? But I tell you, the Knight, I said the King, ugh, oops, well, he's slow too. I was saying the King. That was a Freudian slip, but that was meant to... Y'all are dealing with King of Pentacles energy. A lot of you guys are dealing with the King of Pentacles. This person could be a Virgus, oh my God, I wanted to say a Virgus corn, which is a Virgus corn. That is a Virgo, Taurus, and a Capricorn all in one. Whew. A Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be done with an earth sign. Funny how I was talking about Jupiter. That expansive Jupiter luck, like, you know, there it is. This is Jupiter energy right here. Wheel of Fortune. Lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky. Lucky, lucky. The masculine is stuck on the hooky. On the hooky, on the cookie, on the nookie. The masculine, love, love, love. Virgus corn, isn't that funny? I legit said Virgus, and I was legit gonna finish saying Virgus corn. You know, I'm known for that. Like, people have known me for a while. Like, I will combine words and make it like a funny thing, you know, a lot of times. A lot of people do that, you know. But yeah. So anyways, so the Virgus corns are very, very stubborn energies, okay? So if you are an earth sign, y'all know what I'm talking about. Trust me, I've got Cappy in my chart. I've got Cappy. I'm a Taurus North Node. Like, I've dealt, my dad's, like, I've got Cappies around me. Like, I'm very, very, very familiar with the earth energy. But the Knight of Pentacles gets a bad rap because he takes a long time to arrive. But look how big his pentacle is. That's a huge pentacle. Why? Because he's slow and steady wins the race. You guys will often hear me say that about the Divine Mask, or about the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. It's like the tortoise and the hare. You know, the hare would be like the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the tortoise energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Even for me, the Knight of Cups is like much slower energy, you know. I do feel that. I feel that he's not as impulsive, but he is, you know, he can definitely be like a love bomber. You know, he can come in and love bomb you, love all over you, say all the right things, be all sweet with his words, and then boom, he's gone again. He's triggered, boom, he's gone. He's out of here. You know, like that. But the Knight of Pentacles, he's honestly one of my favorite knights because of that reason, because he takes his time. He tends to his land. He's not in a rush. He's not like impulsive. He thinks things over. He plans things out. He tends to his seeds, you know. He's very much like, you know, I'll get there when I'm meant to get there. You know, that's the energy he brings. So let's see what this card says. What situation in your life requires slow movement and determination? Slow movement and determination. So we've got determination and discipline. They're feeling, the Emperor is disciplined. The Emperor can be a very strict energy. He could be the boss. He's the father archetype. He's the divine masculine archetype. He's the god of war archetype. You know, so when it comes to discipline, that's kind of like their MO. I mean, you think of the Emperor. He's the Emperor. He's the god of war. When you go into battle, that's about discipline, organization, structure. Every move where you're on the battlefield, where you place your men, the front lines, the back lines, the middle, the defense in the front and in the center and in the back, like everything is strategic and disciplined. And that's how they think. They're very disciplined, logical, you know, like that. But they're also very determined energies, you know. But see, they've been in a mode of karmic discipline in the way, when I say that, I mean that they've been, you know, they've been very disciplined in their everyday mundane life. They've been very disciplined in their 3D responsibilities. They've been very disciplined in this, that, or the other. But where they have not been disciplined and where they have not had determination and where they have lacked that strength and courage and everything else is in the heart, in their emotions. It's easy to give orders when you're the emperor. It's easy to be in a state of discipline. It's easy to be disconnected from your heart space. It's easy to tend to the 3D reality and mundane things every day of life. Okay? And to avoid what else, you know, matters, which is love. And that's what they're realizing. Love matters. Love is what life is all about. I mean, it's not like the only thing that life is about, but this universe operates off love, off the love frequency. When you hear people say the highest energy of all, that's love. So when you're not connecting to love or feeling love or love within self or love in your life or love in your heart or anything of that nature, right? You feel like you're in a heavy place. You feel that dense energy of the opposite of that love vibration, right? Okay. 6 of Cups. What memories from the past are trying to get your attention? What memories from the past? Doesn't that confirm where the masculine is at right now with the feminine? This right here, them coming together in the 2 of Cups. There it is. If you're wondering the overall energy here of what's on the masculine's mind and in their heart and what they are planning or wanting to do, where their determination lies and where they're, by the way, him showing up like this, which I will actually clarify just him and him alone, the Knight of Pentacles showing up like this, he's bringing a message to you guys, to all of us. He's saying, I know that I've taken a long time to arrive. I know that I'm slow, but I am steady. I know that I sit and I think about things and I can get in my head and sometimes be very logical about the 3D things and da-da-da-da-da. But I'm also showing up, letting you know that there is a sure energy here, that there's an energy that I bring that is trustworthy, reliable. And it's all connected to the Ace of Pentacles. Right now, they're showing as the Knight, but it's because that's where they're kind of at. And the Knight is a card of communication. You know, the Knights are messengers, just like the Pages. They are just, you know, the Knight, you know, would be the one to carry a very, very important message, like, you know, directly from a king, or, you know, from the king's advisor, or, you know, something like that. Something that needed like extreme protection, something very important, something that needed to be delivered with haste. Like, that is the Knight energy. The Page is more of like, you know, the Page could definitely deliver for sure the king's energy or the king's messages. But the Page is usually the assistant apprentice to a knight. Okay, a knight usually is, the page will eventually become a knight. Okay, the page is the understudy, the apprentice, I forget, they have a name besides a page. I forget what it's called, but they are the ones learning from the knight because they want to become a knight. They want to be knighted, right? And blah, 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 right? So the page is like that smaller, you know, less important kind of message being received, if that makes sense. It can still be a very important message, but small, but it's not like something that a knight would be carrying. Okay, and this knight is carrying a huge, huge Ace of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. What situation in your life are you still holding on to? Oh, I wonder what the masculine is holding on to. And right as I said that and looked over, I saw 44:44. We had been on exactly at 44 minutes and 44 seconds when I looked up. They have not let you go. Who this message is for, this person is holding very tightly onto you at this moment. They have been, and they're holding very tightly onto you right now. All right. There's a lot of transmutation energy going on here. Oh, this death card right here is screaming to me. It is screaming to me. Just gonna set it right there because it's for me, reading and connecting to this message and the energy, this is like the epicenter of what's going on right now. There's a huge transformation taking place right now in the masculine's 3D environments. There's a death of something ends, and then it leads, it's connected to that Wheel of Fortune. See, after the Four of Pentacles, what situation in your life are you still holding on to? I'm holding on to my divine feminine. I'm holding on to future dreams and daydreams. I'm holding on to the visions that I see. I'm holding on to the things that I feel within. I'm holding on to my, to a beautiful future where I can feel like this on a daily basis. Like I could just chill and not have to be stressed out all the time and like, like that. Okay. And, just to confirm even more, like the communication energy incoming at this time. Yeah, a squire. I just saw squire. A squire. Yes. Thank you. Yep. They're a squire. That's honestly probably what I'll call my pages in my own decks when I do my tarot deck. It's probably going to be like the Squire of Cups or the Squire of Wands. And then like the Knight of Wands will be like the Knight of Passion, the King of Fire and Passion, like it'll be things like that. But of course they'll have the cups and the wands and all the things on it. Hold on one second, loves. Hold on one second. I am fairly certain I'm hearing a knock. Okay, sorry guys. How funny it was. It was this sweet kid, anyways, he's doing, before school starts, he's doing like he wanting to make money to like get like yard, do you need any yard work done? Do you need any weeds pulled? Do you need anything done around the the backyard or the house or anything I could help with? Anything at all, trying to make money. Some money before school starts. He's a high schooler. So tomorrow morning I have some stuff that he can do out in the backyard. So anyways, okay. That's the kind of stuff we still get in small towns. I love it. I love it. I won't ever live in a big town unless for some reason down the road Spirit calls me to some place or something, or, you know, I don't know, because I am being called to travel and do things. Yesterday I was talking about, I was looking up apartments in Nice, France, in Nice, you know. Why not? Why not? Why not, right? Why not? You know, I have nothing holding me back. I have no children here. I have no man here. It's just me. I can go wherever. So I was like, maybe I'll just like go live overseas for a while, for a few months. Go live in the, you know, the south of France for a while, or wherever that's at. I don't even know where Nice is. I think it's the south of France. All I know is it's beautiful, and all I know is I've always been called to go to Nice and France. I'm very connected to France. Those of you guys who have been following me for some time, even about 6-7 months ago, I started learning French, which I need to, like, that's one of my goals, is to like learn French, but I like legit was like starting to like really learn it. Southern coast of France. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought so. But yeah, and they have like, I mean, they have, you know, they have a lot of people actually that have like apartments and things where they, you know, they have like a room for rent or this or that, you know. You know, so I'm like, why not? I can do readings from the beach. I can do readings from cafes. I can meet amazing people. We've got 143. Oh, it just went to 141. That's okay. We had 143 people here in the chat. Hi, my loves. Welcome, everybody. If anyone wants to get on the list today, just let us know. I have been to Nice, France, and it is a beautiful place. Yes. You can meet a French cowboy in Nice. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. That would be incredible. Let's see. Let's pull on that, you guys. Should Erica go live in Nice? Should I go live in Nice? Should I go live in Nice? Spirit's like, Erica, we know, you know how this works. You know that there are no wrong paths and choices. They're saying, take your shot. Take a shot. Do it. And look at that matchmaker. maybe my maybe he's a French cowboy. Maybe he rides. I'm a really bad French accent, so forgive me if you are French, but rides his horses all day long, and then he comes back home and feeds me French cheese and macaroons and French wines. Of course, he won't sound like that. But I probably would sound like that to a French cowboy. Howdy, cowboy. I'm from America. My name's Erica from America. Anyways, okay. So yeah, so anyway, so by the way, you guys, I do this kind of stuff all the time with my pendulum or with my cards. If you have a question you want to ask about the day, your life, you know, should I apply for this job? If you're looking for a job, you know, should I go here? Should I apply this one? You know, I don't know, this one gives me a weird feeling. Should I accept this offer? Shuffle, 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 boom. So the cards will never lie, right? Your intuition never lies, but I think I'm going to use this deck. I'm going to use my Intuit Oracle. Let me get one more card for the Divine Masculine. Okay, and even when I joke, though, like everything I talk about, right, even when I'm like saying things like that, right, like how I'm like, why not? Why not go? What's stopping me? Like we incarnated here to heal. We came here to be fully abundant, fully tapped in, fully experiencing love. Like, do you know what I mean? We have to clear all of the parts that like create that duality and the things, right? But so many of us are in this state now of flow, you know, and we are in a place of the world is your oyster, and you truly know that. And my point is how I'm saying, why not do it? It's this very much the fool. That's the fool. That's the perfect example of the fool's energy. Why not just jump? Why not just leap? Just do it. Well, how I'm talking about France is how the masculines feel about you, about a new path, about their own life. You know, take the feminine out of the equation, because for some of them, they may not come forward. We just have to be real. Maybe they leave a toxic partnership behind and they're like, you know what? I want to be by myself. I want to be myself. I want to do this. I want to do that. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful if they do that, right? If we're clinging to, no, that's not beautiful because I want my man, Erica. I want him to come to me or her to come here, you know, then you're in the wrong. Then you got work to do, you know? For me personally, like my twin, that I'm the mirror to my twin, and my twin sees me as that's how you're meant to be living. Like that's how it goes. That's how it is. I see my feminine. She doesn't take shit from anybody. She has boundaries. She's living her best life. She's happy. She takes good care of herself. She looks good. You can see the radiation of like the magic and the light around her. She glows. She's blossoming. She's expanded so much. She's changed so much. I don't even recognize her. She's not even the same person I met a few years back. And that is inspirational to me. That is like, I knew all along that there was something with her. I knew it. I felt it all along. I've loved her. I see her. She's was kind and beautiful and soft to me, and just open and not judgmental and like all these things. And I know that I screwed up because she's like an angel. But I see as a mirror, because she's reflecting back to me what I need to do. And you guys, with my, and I'm telling you, that's exactly how it is. With my situation too, like I'm telling you, I do not sit and go, is it ever going to happen? When's it going to, you know? I'm talking about moving to France. My twin lives here in the States. Do you really think for 1 second I'm going to sit and live my life according to what ifs? Hell no. And that's how we all should be living. And that is what the masculine sees the feminine doing. And it is this, you're their guru. You're their way shower. You're showing them the way, how to do it. You know, and they've been your way shower plenty of times in past lives. You know, they've helped you a lot as well, right? So in this incarnation, the feminine, because we are in a state of feminine rising. Universe is, it is that. So when they see you embodying that, they know. You know, and there's no, like, for me, whatever the masculine chooses to do, come forward, don't come forward, stay. All I pray for is for the ascension and the awakening. I'm not over here, please come back to me. Awaken so you can see our love. No. None of that. Because all I care about is awaken, love yourself, rise up, remember your power, remember who you are, remember your divinity. I don't care if you ever come back to me. Just rise, heal, love yourself, ascend beyond the human limitations of what you are stuck in and telling yourself. Break the generational curses, break the ancestral patterns. That is what matters. That is why we're here. We're not here to go on movie dates and feed each other, you know, chocolate candies and be all cutesy and have Valentine's days together. That's not what this is about at all. That stuff is cute and amazing and whatever, but that's not what this is about. This is about the rise of humanity. This is about light work. This is about a holy mission from God. And that's what matters. And that's what should matter. You know? And when the feminine is in that state of surrender, like what I'm talking about, surrendering to the journey, the process, to the incarnation, to everything, to the universe, I trust. What is meant for me will be for me. I don't need to create resistance around it. I don't need to get my head over it. I don't need to overthink things. I don't need to force things. I don't need to, you know, none of that. Because the things that are meant for me will just naturally flow to me as I am in the flow. I'm calling them in. There's no resistance. There's no reason why they shouldn't come in. They're on their way to me. You know, and a lot of people, you know, may get upset over those kinds of things, you know, but that's just the ego being triggered. That's the shadow being triggered. That's, you know, if it's a trigger, then that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. It means it's triggering the parts of you that need to be triggered. It's because it's true. You know how that saying, it's funny because it's true? Well, it's a trigger because it's true. It triggers you because there's something there. Otherwise, it wouldn't trigger you. You know, so you know, and that is my whole reason for being here with you guys, you know, is to channel out divine messages, to bring clarity and insight and healing to you guys, but it's definitely not to have messages that are clickbait. It's not to have messages that keep you, that are like, it's like a constant like dangling a carrot in front of you, of, you know, this person's coming back, and all of the messages, a lot of them might say that because that is legit the energy. And a lot of people who watch, their person comes back, they have a breakthrough, you know. It's to bring healing to you and to empower you. And that is my mission here, is to be a light, a way shower, in whatever way that I can, to show people how to be empowered and how to heal and love themselves and rise up in their truest power and divine selves, and what that means, and, you know, everything else. And if you are on these journeys, then that's the stuff that is going to be the only way to have a 3D union with a divine counterpart. So this just flew out, the spring new moon, and I took this one because I was like done talking, and I'm gonna end the message right now. But the spring new moon, you know, we're in summer. For me, it's like spring into action. I got a little pep in my step. I'm springing forward. I'm springing into action. Yes, spring into action. So confirmation of where their mind is at with the divine feminine. I'm coming home. I want a new beginning. I do. They do. They want a new beginning. And for many, many, many divine feminines, I'm telling you, around this time, this is breakthrough. I've been saying it for months. Watch Lionsgate and how it specifically affects the divine masculine's consciousness and the ego. It's gonna be annihilated. I'm telling you, you guys, I can feel it. And now fast forward several months, we're in this moment right now that I've been saying, and look what's happening. And I even said it, you're gonna see it explode through readers, through the messages. You know, it's gonna be this massive shift of collective consciousness for everyone, but the masculines, woo! cracked open like an egg. Cracked open like an egg. Whatever like little parts were like still, they're being cracked open. And even like people who are still asleep right now or just barely like on their journey, or maybe they've been awakening or whatever, right? There's a lot of just, it's divine union timeline. So it's not just people who have like known someone that's a divine counterpart. This is a time of like you're awakening to new divine counterparts. You're meeting your twin flame for the first time. There's twin flames awakening. There's a lot going on right now for the highest and greatest good of the earth and the universe. So new beginnings, fresh, excitement, rejuvenate. Yeah, there's a big rejuvenation energy here. Big rejuvenation energy. Set goals and intentions. This is a time to set goals and intentions. This is a time to think about what it is that you want to call in. That's what we're going to be doing in the Lionsgate Starseed Circle on Tuesday. Like, that's what we're going to do. We're going to tap in. We're going to manifest our deepest desires. We're going to do the damn thing. And everybody should be doing that right now, because this is that time again, with that expansive, beautiful Jupiter energy, and it being connected with Sirius and just everything that's going on, right? Like, this is like the optimal time for that. All right, coming alive is on the card too. So I feel like death. That's what the masculine is saying. I feel like everything is dead in my world. Dead end relationship. It's like, feeling like just every day. It's like a zombie, just walking through life, checking off all the to-dos daily. But there's no passion. There's no like true, something that sets my soul on fire in my life. And the only thing that does make me feel like that like I have connected to all along is the feminine, is you. You set my soul on fire. My heart burns for you, aches for you. My passions are all there. You are the love of my life. Show me the Four of Pentacles before we go really quickly. The Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Where is this horse at? Where is this masculine at? Where is this Knight of Pentacles at? They're at a place of ready to communicate. What situation in your life are you still holding on to? Six of Cups, past life soulmate, soulmate energy. Nostalgia, missing you. They're very nostalgic and they miss you like fucking crazy. They miss you so much, it hurts. And they've pushed it away and pushed it away. And it's at the point where I miss you so much, I have to act. I have to do something about this missing her. I have to do something about this missing him. I have to create a conversation. I have to create a breakthrough energy here. And I know that I have to be the one to do it because this is a part of my karmic lesson. It's me releasing the ego and knowing that I'm going to take a leap of faith in a direction where I could possibly have my ass handed to me and be heartbroken. But that's what I got to do. That's my call to action. That's my divine call to action. And I'm going to do it. The dolphin energy, first of all, hello Atlantis, hello Lemuria, hello twin flame energy, hello extremely old souls. Okay, the dolphin energy for me, it's obviously, it's an ancient energy. It's super connected to Sirius Star Nation, by the way. Okay, Sirius A, I believe it's Sirius A. I always get them confused, you guys, so forgive me. Sirius A is the water planet. It's the water beings. It's like the mer people, or the dolphins, right? All these things, right? A lot of them was originated. It came from there. Okay, so very connected also to Atlantis, Lemuria and stuff. But the dolphin energy speaks of, it's peace. It's the dolphins are friendship. They are harmony. They are very, very, very effective communicators. And it even says effective communication. Humor, playful, fun. It's about having fun. You know, dolphin energy is fun, silly, friendly, loving. Dolphins mate for life. It's soulmate energy. When I see dolphins and geese, specifically geese, dolphins, and swans, for me, it's a massive confirmation. For some of you guys, you could be hearing from this person a little bit after Lionsgate, possibly maybe on August 12th or around that time. But I feel that if you don't, I feel like there's not breakthrough. I mean, we're just 2 days away, but anything could happen at any time. I think it happens after. I think there's this, you know, it peaks on the 8th, Lionsgate we're in, but I think after the peak on the 8th, I think it's like a can of worms opens up. And I'm just seeing like nonstop, like messages flooding in. So I think that's what it is. I think that's, yeah. Yeah. Temperance, bottom of the deck. Another card that comes out nonstop right now is Temperance. But the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune, two biggest energies for me today. And the Balance card, because the Balance is like justice. You know, it is justice. It is justice. All right, so let's see. Okay, how many of you guys keep seeing rainbows? Rainbow references? Real rainbows, in person, on cards, other readers in their messages pulling rainbows or pointing out a rainbow or saying rainbow or ba, ba, ba. There it is. These two fell out face down. Oh, I'll show you guys in a second. You're gonna, oh wow. Okay, so there it is. There it is. The double rainbow. Confirmation of divine intervention. The rainbow shows up after a storm. It's to have faith even through the storms of life. Because you will have a rainbow that emerges. No matter what, the rainbow will shine for you. Duality. That's what I said that it's an energy of dualistic vision and seeing. Like I'm a soul having a human experience. I'm a spirit, like a celestial being having a human experience. I'm not just third dimensional, which is what the DMs have come into such a profound realization of with this awakening and everything that's going on. Ascension, duality, serendipity, light codes. As above, so below. What goes up must come down. If you're sending up and out thought vibrations and you're speaking things into existence, it is the law of attraction. It is a universal law. It's law. It has to happen. The universe has to deliver. And it depends on you and the energy and the frequencies and stuff of that, as to how fast it happens, how quickly it shows up, if it's prolonged, how much, you know, all that. You know, because we'll often send things up, but then we create resistance. We still trust, we question, I don't know, and then there's the resistance. It creates a static in the manifestation. Anyways, this right here means that it's, again, the 16th, the 11th, the 12th, today's the 6th. These are the two cards that flew out face down. It is Judgment. Judgment keeps coming out nonstop as well. With the swans. I just mentioned the swans because of the dolphin energy that came out. I said the dolphin is ancient souls. It's connected to Atlantis and Lemuria. But for me personally, as a reader, especially a twin flame reader, it's twin flame and past life soulmate energy. This is very old souls for me. Someone where if I'm doing a reading like for a personal, you know, for a client or something, and I'm already feeling that they're a very old soul and I'm speaking to them about things, and then boom, something like this comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure, confirmation, you're old. You're old soul. It also speaks of a collaboration. And then the next card out is judgment. So, you know, they're in a place of great transformation. They're taking the divine by the hand. They're surrendering up. The inner child is leading. The inner child is guiding them, leading them, letting them know the way that you're living is not right. You're meant to live a fulfilling, abundant life full of love and happiness and you know, camaraderie and good friends and romance and abundant, you know, everything. Okay, so divine is intervening in a big way right now. You know, again, something I keep hearing is it's out of your hands. It's out of your hands. And I think that's quite literal for many of the masculine energies out there, man or woman, it doesn't matter. The ego and the masculinity within is being broken down in such a massive way that it just is that. It's out of your hands. You don't even have control over. You just sit back and enjoy what we're doing here. You may have to sit back and be uncomfortable. Again, this is death. This is death that brings life. Death is rebirth. So if you're going through this phase of death, it's painful because it's the birthing cycle and birthing canal, the process of birth, giving birth. That's why it is painful, right? It's always darkest before the dawn. And that's what the divine masculines have surrendered up and come to trust is, I know that like the darkness in my life is something that I keep keeping myself stuck in, or I keep repeating, I keep doing, right? But the way that I'm seeing things now, I know that I hold the power and the sword and the truth and the way of getting myself out of the shadow and the dark, out of the long dark night, out of the, you know, all this, all that. Oh, hi, Mom. Everyone say hi to my mama, Michelle Lopez. Yeah, you hopped on at a good time for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and, you know, I do want to just see the chakra real quick. Like, I just want to see kind of just what comes out real fast for the DM, for their chakras. All right. Hi, Anna Love. Hi, guys. Yeah, so the list is still open. I will take a few more people. I do have quite a few people on the list because it was an overflow from yesterday's reading and live. By the way, bottom of the deck, you guys, this is, I mean, you cannot make it up. You cannot make it up. Bottom of the deck is the compass. The compass represents true north. Like a compass needle needing its true north. Luke Combs. It's a song called I Love You Anyway, a country song by Luke Combs. And he speaks specifically of the true north. Like he's saying, like, I love her. She's my person. And no matter what, my inner compass, I have an inner knowing that that's my true north. People say, what, follow the North Star, it'll lead you home. Home is where the heart is. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Some of you guys may be like, you know, you and your DM, maybe you guys were originally from like around the same area, same city, same, I don't know, you know. There is a lot of like divine counterparts where, you know, it's the 3D environment or logic that is created like blocks and resistance to, like long distance travel. Oh yes, my DM is in the military and is constantly in different, you know, countries and traveling or overseas, and I'm, you know, in Florida, you know, here in the United States, you know. So there's a lot of different like things, but there's a lot of you guys out there where it is that. And what this is like no distance, no space and time can wash away what it is that they feel and know within. So literally it says true north. You are my true north. This is alignment. This is the inner compass. They're following their inner compass. I'm hearing all paths lead to you and all paths lead home. Let's just see what's behind this for fun. Oh wait, I already saw what was behind that, but I wasn't really paying attention. The loons, deeply committed in uncommon bonds. That's what this is. It's an uncommon bond that you two share. It's not common at all. Oh, you guys get what I mean, right? Manifest your deepest desires. That's what the masculines are doing right now. Masculine energy is out there going through death of the ego. They're seeing the truth in their relationships, in their environments. They're seeing where they need to, they're becoming more self-disciplined. Their self-esteem has risen. They're taking their power back. They're not being manipulated anymore. They're setting huge boundaries, endings, the death card. Like, the universe favors the brave. They've been going backwards, right? Remember when we were still asleep and we used to think, what if we do this, and then we, you know, we make the wrong choice, and we do this, and then we backpedal, and then we, you know what I mean? But then when you're awakened, you trust the path of the unknown. You trust your intuition and the mystery and what's to come in the universe. God's source. That's what they do, you know. They, oh, what if I do this, and I, you know, what if I'm just crazy? What if my divine feminine like has moved on, doesn't even care about me, like doesn't even think about me, and I'm over here just like obsessing over them like a psychopath? You know, so that's where they've been, and it's they're no longer there anymore. They can see with their third eye. They can see through the heart center. They can, you know, they're using their power, and they want to be all in for what they love. They're manifesting their deepest desires here, and they want to reawaken lost hopes. Very last thing right there is reawaken lost hopes. Okay, let's get one more. It's the mice. The mice speaks of, this is the karmic relationships right now and the karmic patterning. Wherever the karma needs to be cleared and healed, it's going to look like this. Mice come out at night. They are, I like mice. They're really cutesy, but they're pests. They're rodent pests, right? A lot of people freak out if there's a mice in the home, right? They eat stuff. It's like an energy of like deterioration, loss, decay, filth, you know, that kind of stuff. It literally says that. Illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry, reduce, restlessness, filth, decay, deterioration, a loss, theft, something that's costly. Yeah, it's costing them their sanity, their happiness, their, you know, all that. It's costing a lot to sit in these fucked up situations that they've been in. Fear and nagging. There's a nagging, a constant nagging that is constantly weighing upon them, and it's this energy right here about freedom and breaking free. They're afraid to have these conversations here. This is them in the karmic. And they have to tap into this energy here to break through this. That's what this is showing you. 23 breaks down to that 5. 5 is obstacles, challenge, and change. Okay? Number 4. The 4 is about the 4th house. The 4th house is your 3D environment. It's your 4 walls, your home, your foundation, your structure, your direct, what's happening around you. All right? So they're letting you know that they're in their 4th house, in the home, in their dynamics, their relationships, their marriages, it has deteriorated. There is a nagging energy of decay, loss, worry, restlessness, anxiety, stress, fear, and they are feeling fatigued. You know why? Because they're energetically, emotionally, mentally fucking drained. They're tired. They feel exhausted. It's burnout. I can't do it anymore. And they know it. They know it. So, boom. Also, though, the mice, it's like a little bit of that nervousness about communication, too. You know? It's like, you know, because for a lot of you guys, right, there's been no communication. And it's been months and months and months, or for some of you guys, you know, years. I'm going to say months. You know, for some of you guys, no communication for about a year or less. For the majority of the energy that I'm talking to and who this message is for. It's been like that. You know, maybe you last communicated 6 months ago. Maybe you last communicated a year ago, year and a half ago, maybe, you know, like that. But it doesn't really matter the time. It's just again, there is no time and space. This is a divine love, you know, and for them, it's like no matter the distance, no matter the time, no matter how long it's been, I love you more than the last time I talked to you. Like things have grown for me. I'm ready. Like, because most, like a lot of like what's happened is it's taken place in the 5D, as above, so below. Now it's been all transpiring and alchemizing and all the things in the 5D, and now it's coming down. It's happening now in the 3D. You're having real 3D moment breakthroughs, you know? I knew it. I just should have said it. I should have just said it. It's the solar plexus. The solar plexus is our power center. It's the solar energy, and this chakra center is being, I mean, with Lionsgate, Leo is ruled by the sun. So you've got that energy going for you. And then the sun is one of the big players in the Lionsgate portal. It's part of the alignment. The Sirius star, the Orion's belt, Earth, the sun creates Lionsgate portal. So everyone's solar plexus right now is being lit up, healed, affected, cleared out, activated, whatever you want to say. All right? People who are feeling not in their power right now, it's going to create irritability, aggression, anger, their resistance, you know, because they're being pushed to rise up back in their power. And do you know what I mean? So, but those of you guys who are, you've been, you know, you're on your journey, who I'm speaking to, if you're here, you're in your power more than likely, or you're starting to rise back up into your power. You're the light warriors, the warrior. Okay, but this is specific about the divine masculine. I wanted to see out of the seven main chakra centers, which are, you know, activated, which one was being the most affected and which one that they were connecting to the most in this moment and for this message. And it's the solar plexus. And they are the warrior. And I spoke heavily about that earlier, about the emperor and how he's the god of war and how he's very disciplined and determined and, you know, all those things, right? Because he's a warrior. And they are embodying the archetypal energy of the warrior right now, man or woman, it doesn't matter. That is that I'm fighting for what I believe is right. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my happiness. I'm going to war. I'm being the warrior. I'm not gonna be manipulated. I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna be walked on or pushed down or cast aside, or do you know what I mean? I'm the warrior. We've got 144. in the chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get those likes up, my loves. I love you guys so much. We have 110 likes. Well, the 144 just, oh, now it's 142. But we would, with one more like, the likes will be at 111. 111. I always say it too. Like if it shows it's an energetic imprint, you know. So it's you claiming to the universe, this is my message, this is my timeline, this is happening, this is it, you know. And it's like you know, it's as if like the universe is like holding out like a handful of straws, you know, and they're going, pick a straw, you know, like claim your straw. If this is your message, claim your straw. And you're just like, yep, that's mine, you know. So for me, it's very powerful. I always will like videos for readers and whatever I watch, you know, if it's something that shows up and I'm like, hell yeah, I claim it. Because it's, for me, I'm telling the universe, like, this is why you're showing me this. I claim it. This is it. Yep. Bring it in. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. Now, this is for all of us right now, because we're all being affected in this area right now. We all are saying this. This is a great affirmation. We are all light warriors. We are warriors in the spiritual war. Right? I embrace my inner strength. I embrace my power and resilience. And I allow myself to shine like the sun. Do you guys know that your solar plexus, the equivalent of the light that holds within, is the light of 1,000 suns? Can you imagine the sun in the sky? You can't even look at it. You can't even look at it without it like blaring your eyes. You can't even face the sunlight. And you house 1,000 of that within your solar plexus. That's the light you carry and hold. That's your power. 1,000 suns. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness and I overcome and transcend life's challenges. Let me read that one more time for the people in the back. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside of me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. I would screenshot that. You know, I love these cards. They were super cheap. I found them at Barnes and Noble's one time, you know, and it's honestly like one of my most healing favorite things to work with. And when I work with my clients, and, you know, even, it doesn't matter if it's for a reading or whatever, you know, I will oftentimes, very often, pull these out. But stuff like this is what I like to have on my phone screen, you know, like constantly being shown, I am a warrior, I am powerful, I've got this, I'm here for a reason, nothing's gonna stop me, you know, all the things. So very powerful. All right, so we're gonna head over into the personal messages now. I hope that everybody enjoyed the collective. All right, so I have Archangel Michael here with me, and I'm getting like massive chills right now. My hairy arms are like standing up like crazy. Archangel Michael energy here. Lilith and also Isis and Osiris here. All right, so just really quickly, I'm just being called to pull just like a couple little messages from the DM. I'll just pull real fast. All right, so alrighty. And then today, number one on the list, it's the last person I left off with. Yesterday was Rhiannon. I'll read the whole list in a second of everyone that I've got. All right, here we go. I want to make this thing real between us. Hashtag Ace of Pentacles. Hashtag the Magician. What did we... Look at that. I was very drawn to the Knight of Pentacles, his big pentacle he was holding, huh? There it is. I want to make this thing real between us. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Look at that. Communication time. And I pulled intuitively. Communication time. I will never let you go, amor. No matter what. You and me forever. See, we had the Four of Pentacles. What in your life are you holding on to? Remember? There it is. Felt the Michael chills just now too. They are big. Yep, there you go. You got confirmation of it. Yeah, he when he came through, it was like chills all over the body. And we know that Archangel Michael is a big helper with the divine masculines right now, but also with the twins in general, the twin flames in general. And by the way, Archangel Michael is the warrior. He's the warrior. Let's pull again. It hurt me so badly when you stood in your power. But at the same time, I was so impressed by you. See? What did I say earlier, you guys? I said you guys are the way shower, right? You guys are the ones showing them how it's done. You're showing everyone how it's done. Everyone around you, your family, your friends, the people who watch you on social, you know, your peers at work, like whoever you interact with, you're around, they're in your direct energetic, like 3D environment like that, like you're showing everybody what's up right now. How to heal, how to stand in your power, how to be strong, how to have boundaries, what, you know, all the things. So they're letting you know, it hurt me really bad when you stood in your power, but, you know, of course it hurt. They're not used to that. They're used to getting whatever they want with who they want. Women fall at their feet, men fall at their feet, whatever, you know. I knew from the start, again, pulling intuitively, I knew from the start you were special. Such an angel, like you fell straight from heaven and right into my life. Thank you. All right, let's just get one more. Make it a good one. Can we get a song? Can we get a song? You're still the one. You're still the one I run to. The one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one. I can't bear the thought of you meeting someone. This came out, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know, one of my last lives or DM readings. That would kill me. So yeah. We didn't get a song, you guys. Well, besides the one I just sang. That could be a sync. I fully plan on being in 3D union with you. Boom. I'm sure you're getting all of my signs. So, yep, there it is. I fully plan on being in 3D union with you. I'm sure you're getting all of my signs, all the messages, all the telepathy. We're meeting up in our dreams. I'm visiting you nonstop in the 5D. We're astral traveling together. You know, there's all this connection in the real realms. But here in the 3D earth, you know, I've been, you know, living in my illusion life, right? And now I'm telling you, as above, so below, it is happening now, my love. In the 3D, it is happening, okay? Look, you guys, I'm telling you. I am telling you, I love Lionsgate. I love Lionsgate. I love you, Lionsgate. I love you, August. August is just doing work. Doing work on the karmic stuff right now. Look at that. I am done. No, I am done putting up with my karmic's shit. There it is. I'm done putting up with my karmic shit. They're done. Death card, Wheel of Fortune. Let's balance. It's all there. And then I'm drinking heavily because I'm miserable. I feel like that's where they've been. I do feel that. I do feel that. I have felt that for my own masculine. I felt that for my own masculine. You know. And what's funny about that is, you know, because like for me, like, you know, like alcoholism and you know, things like that run in both sides of my ancestry, my lineage, my bloodlines, family, right? And, you know, I've definitely had my time with alcohol and overindulging and doing all the things and being codependent on it, and being miserable in a karmic connection and drinking myself to smithereens every day. Like, I've been there, so I get it. And what I've picked up recently is that, even, yeah, it's kind of been happening. It's been happening. It's been happening where they've been just trying to numb themselves with however way they can, just trying to, it's the elephant in the room. It's very uncomfortable in their 3D environment. It's all the things. We've all been there. We've all been there where we've been with someone that drove us, we were miserable, and it was like two ships passing through the night in the home, and that's where they've been. So they've been numbing themselves. But what I was going to say is, like something like, for me, like karmic stuff for me, and just a lot of like my rising up, and like where my frequency is at and where I'm going and what I'm doing now, like alcohol is just not resonating with my frequency whatsoever. Like last summer I quit drinking. Like, I didn't even have like a sip, and it's not even like, every single day, all the time, 24/7. It's not, I couldn't function if I did that, but it's enough to where, like, even like once, twice a week, having a drink, 2, 3, like, it just does not sit, because the vibration is way up, so recently for me, like, that's something that I'm just like, I know that my time with alcohol has come to an end. I am not sad about it. I'm totally happy with where I'm heading. But what's funny is I feel that, and also like with meats, like, and we've talked a lot about this on the channel. I smoke cigarettes, and you guys know me, like, I smoke, that's my big, whatever, but I've also said, like, I almost said I love alcohol. I love smoking. I love the smell of my cigarettes. I love the whole, and for me, it's very past life, again, with the smoking and the whole, everything about it. A lot of light workers who do smoke, they resonate with that, because it's like, it's what we've done in past lives. We've been very close with different kind of smoking, herbs and things and whatever, rituals and whatever. But I like it, I really do. And I know it's disgusting for me, but I like it. But I'm also hitting that point where, again, where I'm at, it's going, no, anything unaligned has to go, and I know that. And so it's just this natural, very organic, very natural. It's not like I feel like I'm forcing things. It's not like I'm, very natural. Just, alcohol doesn't resonate. We're done with alcohol. Cool. Sometimes on the weekends, like we're in the weekend right now, and with like Friday night or Saturday, I might have like 1 or 2 White Claws, but they're not sitting with me. I can't. It's not even tasting good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't, if I start feeling a little buzz, it feels like I'm being pulled down into the dense energy again. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't resonate. But what's funny is, like, that shift, and what I feel is, like, for collectively the DMs, but specifically like my twin, like, I can feel the things happening over on that end. The realizations of, whoa, I've been overindulging because I'm so unhappy. Well, what I need to do is not do this. Instead, I need to take action and create the changes I wish to see within my life, instead of drowning myself and trying to drown the things out that I'm not handling and doing. Right? So, anyway, so a lot of people are like dealing with this stuff, and it's going to be, we all have our vices. We all have our things. I don't care who you are in this world. Everyone has something. You might be like, well, I'm really healthy. Okay, well, yeah, but I've talked about like how people have codependencies on working out. People like will quit, like they'll go into rehab or they'll do this or that, and then they'll start becoming an addict to the gym. And people might go, oh, well, that's a good thing. Not necessarily. If you're going to the gym 2-3 times a day, that's codependency. There's deeper core wounds going on as to why you're doing that. And instead of drinking, you're just working out all the time because it pumps up endorphins. It does this, it does that, It's still not healthy. You're still supplementing one thing for the next, even though it's healthier than cigarettes probably, right? But it's still a core wound. Temperance card. Everything in moderation. Everything. There has to be balance. Whoa, hello. This just flew way over there. Oh my gosh. I just wanted to get one out of this deck and then we're starting the lives right now. But it's rekindle. This little kid is playing with the sparklers. Sparkler, spark something up. I want to spark something up again. It's also about the inner child having fun. The masculines, they can't remember the last time they genuinely enjoyed their life. They can't remember the last time they genuinely laughed and had fun. They genuinely can't remember the last time they just sat and felt happy. They genuinely can't remember the last time they belly laughed so hard they cried. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So that's what it is. I want to make this thing real between us. Communication time and rekindling. August is a month of dreams coming true, following your highest timelines and paths, and it's either breaking free or rekindling. Because everybody right now is being guided by the universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. This is just the whole Lionsgate for everybody collectively on the whole planet. The universe is guiding and leading. And we just need to allow, and we need to be in the flow and not resist. If the universe is showing us one thing after the next over and over and over again, it's for a reason. We have to do it. That's our guidance. You know? And then past lives. We reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many different lives. Okay. And then union. Look at that. And then union. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. See? When you least expect it, meaning it doesn't happen when you're sitting and obsessing over it. It happens out of nowhere. A surprise when you least expect it. Because what you're doing is you're living your best life. You're doing your day-to-day. You're, doing things that make you happy, and then boom, out of nowhere, in comes love. First comes love, first comes marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage. There you go. That's the energy here, all right? So anyways, loves, that's what I have for the collective. We went way longer than expected, but that's all good. I'm going to fly through these readings today because I have a girlfriend coming over this afternoon. She's bringing me some furniture that I wanted. She was having a garage sale, and I was like, are you kidding me? A little coffee table and a little coffee tables for living, like family room, living room, but like, and it's cute, but it came with I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called. They often like come as a set, like with the coffee tables, but it like is a wall table that sits lower. You could put like your TV on. Oh my God, why can't I think of what it's called? Anyways, that too. And I'm going to probably sand that one down and refinish it. But just really cute. And I think I'm going to get rid of this desk maybe, and then a credenza. It's a credenza. So I'm going to put the credenza maybe in my room because my dresser is like a whitewashed vintage. And then, or what I'm thinking is putting the really cute credenza out front on my front porch because I have a really big front porch area. and making it all like country, farmhouse rustic chic, and putting like, you know, some cute like big like clear like lanterns and some solar candles in there, so at night on the front porch it's like cozy and cute, and then filling it up with some pretty flowers or succulents, and maybe having that sit out front, you know. But it's really nice. I don't know, we'll see, but I don't know, I want to start doing things. So okay, so I'm gonna read the list. I'm gonna use the restroom really fast, you guys, because if I don't, I'm going to pee my pants. I'm getting the song Chills by Le Youth. I've never heard that song, although I don't, if you ask me anything about new groups or anything that's on the radio, anything, I don't know. I listen to all old stuff, old music, you know, unless it's like a new country artist or someone who's like blown up and they have some good songs. But, and when I say good country, I don't mean like Taylor Swift. That is not country, and that is not good to me. I know there's a lot of Swifties out there, but for me, her voice and her music sounds like two cats in a fight while the guitar is being strummed. You know, that's like, that's for the equivalent for me. So I think it's crazy the Swiftie hype right now going on with her concerts and all that. And won't even get me started with all that stuff and the satanic rituals that go on right now on the concert stages. And, you know, it's really sad because there's a lot of small children in the crowds. So anyways, more stuff that will be shared on my Patreon channel when I actually get it up. All right. So this is who I have on the list. Number 1 is Rhiannon. Number 2 is Corey. Number 3 is Jen B. 4 is Bappa. 5 is Allison C. 6 is Lauren. 7 is Lex. These are all from yesterday. 8 is Shayna. 9 is Lola. 10 is Maria. Okay, and the new people that have been added since today. Number 11 is going to be Katie J, Alicia K, Tamia, Bethany, Isabel Masso, Wanda S, and then Yeselin. And then Yeselin Love, I'm not sure if you're in here. I saw that you sent over the 20, but it did shift a while, like, I don't know, like a few weeks back or something, to $25. Okay, so let me go ahead and, okay, and if you paid, so Betsabe Sandoval, if you have a different, like if your first name is different than your screen name, please give me your first name so I can like call you by something other than your screen name. But if it's the same, then, I mean, usually you can tell, right? But, all right, so I'll just put 20. Yeah, Alex, I have you. Did you still want to be on the end, Alex? Okay, so Betty. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, I figured that was your first name. I could tell because I know Sandoval is that last name. All right, so let me go ahead and go use the restroom real quick, and I will... Okay, yeah, Anna, my love, I saw you asking earlier while I was channeling, so thank you guys for being patient, because you guys know that when I'm channeling, I'm looking that way, and I'm trying not to look at the comments so I don't get pulled out of my... So thank you, I appreciate that, but... All right, well, Alex, I'm just going to put you as number 19 just so I don't accidentally forget you, because that's such an Erica move to do. Okay, and then Anna, go ahead and send over your payment, love. I'll see it come down on my end too, but just when you come back in, just put paid. Okay, so Anna, oh, Sullivan. I'm going to put your last name because I do have another Anna who often gets readings too. So just in case she comes in. All right. Wonderful. Alrighty, so yesterday with the messages, I was doing a little bit of a quantum healing for you guys. Okay, so when I read for you today, anytime that we connect, you connect with me, my energy, I read for you, it is healing, it is activating. Okay, that's the part of who I am. I'm an activator. So even if like you're one of my clients and you get a personal reading with me, a session with me will be activating for you. You'll start, getting certain synchronicities, things will shift for you. You'll, just things like that. Okay, so we're gonna do that with your message, but if there's anyone that doesn't want to receive a healing, just let me know. It's all energetic, so it's however I'm feeling called and guided to move and where I'm being called. And I'll usually do a full light body scan to feel where I'm seeing like whatever I need to see, and then I'll just do like an overall quick like little bit of light language, and but it's what I'm doing is powerful healing work. So even though it's short and it's only momentarily kind of a thing, you definitely want to just kind of take it easy, drink water. If you start yawning a lot after, because that's very common when I work with people like that, you'll start yawning incessantly. That's because your body is doing so much releasing. It's so much releasing. A yawn is a form of release, energetic release. So anyway, so there's just that, okay? And then if anyone is not present while I read for them, then I connect to their light body, and I'll get permission that way. Okay. Yeah, it's Reiki, and it's, I couldn't tell you everything. I'm only certified for level 1 Reiki. You can see it up there above my Gypsy Cowgirl sign. So all I can tell you is it's my soul. It's from my Akash. It's the way that I've healed for many lifetimes, and it's soul wisdoms and knowledges and healing from places that I've, like my healing and knowledge and stuff from Avalon or Atlantis or Lemuria or, other star systems. I've been in healing movements and light languages from, when I was incarnated, like in Pleiades or Sirius, in Lyra, when I'm connecting and doing a lot of healing with my Lyran energy, you'll hear me a lot like Gurashakriara, like you'll hear like the tongue rolling a lot, because for me personally, that's my Lyran energy coming through very heavily. So it just depends, but it's a mixture of a lot. Okay. So, yep. It's like a hodgepodge healing. Okay. It's just, it's divine healing. But with everyone, I've at this point read for thousands of people, and I've worked with many, many, many of my clients in intuitive energetic healing sessions, and I've just done light language with them. I've done a lot, I've never had one person like get attacked. I've never had one person be left open to attacks. I've never had anyone get violently ill or sick afterwards. I've never had anyone go into a depression or feel worse. Like every single person I've ever worked with, they've been like, I feel so much better. I feel lighter. I feel more connected. My gifts are coming through. Like I literally can feel the activation. I can feel the clearing. I can feel the healing. So it's like that. It's like that. Yeah, Cha-Cha, I'm sending them out tomorrow. I have been speaking about that on my lives recently. the last couple of them. To everyone who's doing the workshop, it's the link will be sent out tomorrow morning, around tomorrow morning sometime for you guys, okay? And what else? And then with the link, I'll send a little like preparation, kind of like just to get your mindset ready, to intention set, to you know, what to bring with you for the healing, you know, things like that, you know, because it's not, you know, you can sit up and be present the whole time, but I highly suggest during like the if I'm channeling or I'm doing like healing work and like meditation stuff, I highly suggest having headphones in and laying down on your back with like your hands open and, you know, kind of just like an open receiving mode. But you don't have to. You could be sitting up in a meditative spot, you know, or a, you know, stance or whatever. But whatever feels comfortable for you. But anyway, so I'll have all that included. So okay, so I will be right back. See, my juice is gone. I need water. I need to pee. I need juice. I need... Let's go ahead and just clear the energy just real fast before I get up. Clearing. All right. Okay, be right back, my loves. Chill with Ganesh. Lemurian crystals. Alrighty. There we go. All right. So go ahead and just light this candle, calling in all of my light team, my archangels, guides of everyone that I'm reading for today. You're welcome here, all benevolent beings, beings of light and love for the highest and greatest good. We do not consent to any reptilian energy, any archon energy, anything that is malevolent or not of the highest and greatest good. Cast away the shadow and darkness energies, transmute them out. Help me to transmute the shadow energies of My beautiful viewers, help me to transmute, help me to read. And protect me and all while I do so. Light this space up. And so it is. Aho. All right. Okay. All right, so number 1, Rhiannon. Rhiannon. All right, so yesterday, it's a little different today, but I want to get a chakra card. Okay. I am seeing some, I'm seeing and feeling, Rhiannon, some blocked up energy, gunky energy in your, around the heart chakra. So we'll see what comes out. Okay. We'll see what comes out, but hi, Rhiannon. There you are, love. We'll see what comes out, you know, but the solar plexus fell out, but bottom of the deck, you have the throat chakra, communication. Funny, I was picking up on a block within the heart, like some blockages and just little residues of things from the past and whatnot. And the heart is in the center of the, you know, it's between the throat and the solar. So it's like, I feel that for me, there's like stuff going on around there, but it's like in the throat, the heart, and the solar, if that makes sense, okay? So the solar plexus chakra right now, your personal power. All right, so it's telling you to definitely, you're rising up in your personal power, but I feel like with what I was feeling with the heart is that there's some struggle going on with rising into your power in certain ways or things, okay? So, hey, Fun TV, don't come into my live and tell me what to do. Don't tell me to show myself. I'm obviously not showing myself for a reason. I'm like not in the mood for people right now. This Lionsgate energy is like, so it says, I choose to be myself and express my truth. This is also like what you're being guided to do right now. Take your power back in all ways. Stand in your personal power in all ways. What I'm also getting is needing to call your power back to you. You need to call your power back to you. Every single day, everybody should be doing this. I call all my power back to me through all space and time, through every interaction, every timeline, every lifetime, every dimension. I send all energy out and transmute it back into source love that is not mine. All energy that is not mine, that I've picked up on, that I've absorbed, that is not my energy, that is not a part of my energetic field, I release it now and I transmute it. I send it out into source love. But that's what I get, love. I choose to be myself and express my truth. I have a positive influence on the people and the situations around me. I allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself and then encourages others to have a natural confidence within me. So it's about showing others by, you know, treating yourself. It's treating yourself the way that you want others to treat you. Loving yourself, treating yourself. It's how you treat yourself is how you show others to treat you. I do not allow my personal power to become egotistical, manipulative, or exploitive. Okay, so I wanted to get tea leaf oracle cards for people today too. The flowers, happiness. Wow. Okay, look at all the yellow too. Today's message is brought to you by the color yellow. Okay, so flowers are going to be significant to you right now. You are the flower that is blooming and blossoming. Birds also. There's something about communication too. I think that there's some kind of communication, something that comes in that is spoken or shared, revealed to you, and it does bring this happiness energy. Okay, and let me get a tarot card for you. So this Lionsgate portal, the energy around you at this time, it is there's happiness showing up for you. There's things that are going to make you feel happier. There's things blooming and blossoming. With the bird here perched on the branch, there could be an energy, someone who watches you from a distance, okay? And you make them very happy. They feel happiness when they think of you or watch you or, you know, something like that. Come on. I'm using a tarot deck that I haven't used in a while. Whoa, there it is. 6 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Cups, there it is. That's that past life soulmate energy. All right. A lot of flowers in the field right here too. Okay. Children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, romanticizing of how things used to be. And then the 2 of Pentacles, working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring things into balance and have fun in your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. Okay, so 6 of Cups is pretty self-explanatory. It's definitely connected to that blooming, blossoming, plus that bird perched and watching and spying energy. What someone sees, witnesses, feels when they're around you or when they connect to you or see you or watch you is happiness. If this isn't someone that you already know and connect to, it's someone who's going to be showing up, okay? Someone who will be revealed, but I feel it's someone you already know. Be sure to take time out, okay? To not be working too hard, or there's something about like overly exerting yourself. Don't overexert yourself right now. I'm hearing work smarter, not harder. That's what I'm hearing. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, there's things you can delegate, things you can, you know, I don't know. And for some reason, I'm also hearing it's okay not to have all the answers, Rhiannon. It's okay not to have all the answers. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to trust. Okay, that's what I'm hearing too. You know, and possibly could be partially for masculine energy that connects to you, you know? Like maybe they're telling themselves, they're getting to a place where they're like, okay, like I get it. I don't have to have all the answers. I don't have to have it all figured out. You know, I just have to take a leap of faith and, you know, trust and things like that. But I do feel it's for you. Okay. All right. And then let's just get one of these. Let's get, oh, no. That's what I was going to do. Shit, that's what I was going to do. Duh. I like specifically went and found this deck earlier and then I'm not even using it. It's an angel message. Heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Okay, addiction is any kind of codependencies. Okay, so there's something about these healing waters, letting them wash over you, healing these things away. And that does have to do with your personal power. You need to take your power back from anything that's holding you up, keeping you stuck. It could be, you know, some people right now, they're ascending and they're rising up, but they're addicted to their old story. You know, they're addicted to, you know, my life has been so hard, you know, and that's my story and that's what I cling to, even though, you know, and I'm not saying that's you, but that's a lot of, it's in the collective energy. So it's about healing away and releasing even these, you know, stories that we've known of ourselves or things like that we've been addicted to or codependent on. And, you know, well, I do this because I was abandoned as a child, you know, and it's an excuse, you know? So it's time to release, heal, drop, like leave it all at the door and rise up. So, you know, and it could be also masculinity or masculine also healing away addictions and codependencies. But yeah, that's what I got. And then we have 6 and 2, 62, 28. Breaks down to that 8 though. And the 8 portal is why we're doing this reading, right? So you could be seeing a lot of 8s. A lot of you guys might be seeing the 8s, right? And the 8 speaks of like, you know, your finances, your career, you know, it's the infinity symbol. It's as above, so below, right? So there's a lot coming down from the ethers into your life, but it's also about, well, we got to heal these things away. We got to do this and make space for the things coming in. Okay. So I do get that. I do get that. All right. So let me go ahead and do just really quickly a little clearing over your energy field. It's your auric field. Rhiannon, my love, I'm feeling a lot of knots. You have a lot of knots. You have a lot of knots and tension around your shoulder blades and in the upper part of your back. I think it's just where you hold a lot of people just hold their stress in there, right? Women obviously have breasts and we wear bras and, you know, all that and that, you know, is like that can, but not everyone has insane fucking knots like I'm feeling right now. That's not, you know, this is what needs to be worked out. And I'm not surprised because it's around your heart center. And as I'm saying the heart center, my beautiful rainbow pyramid over here was full on emerald green. Okay. Dishami. Okay. All right. So that should help some. Okay, just, but definitely, calling in Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael, love, and asking Archangel Michael to help cut all attachments and anything that you're holding on to, and you know, because it's in the general vicinity of the shoulders, the top of your, you know, through here, and then up, going up into the neck, but then down, it's like stiff, just very locked up, you know. So helping to unlock, helping to release, maybe writing some things out, doing some release work should help. Taking a goddess bath, of course, would help. But you know, what I'm getting is like treating yourself to a little massage, or, you know, even if you have like a friend or something, you know, you're like, hey, I'll pay you like $20 just to massage the heck out of my shoulders and my neck, you know. But anyways, love, but yeah, so doing some work around that, right? Now, what the healing away addictions, you know, for me, what that is like you could be holding a lot of past life stuff that's like wanting to be worked out, but it's like getting stuck in there. Okay, so we need to work it out and we need to release it. Okay. That helped a lot already. I will do that as well. Oh my, okay, good. I haven't said knots. You're absolutely correct. Okay, so beautiful. So that's just, there you go. Okay. All right. So next I have Corey. Corey. All right. So let's go ahead and get a card for Corey. Dun, dun, dun. How funny. I was just talking all about the heart chakra to Rhiannon, and then Corey gets the heart chakra. There it is. Okay, so Archangel Raphael governs the heart chakra. All right, so there's a lot of stuff. I can feel it too. There's a lot of heart stuff, right, for the collective that's coming up and being purged and worked out right now. You know, old heartbreak stuff that maybe you haven't fully released, or this or that, you know. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Okay? Be open to giving and receiving love. Okay, and you know, I am hearing you already know what you want to do. You already know what you want to do. And that is in regards to you, Corey, but that's also, you know, in regards to divine counterpart energy, okay? I do feel it strongly. Someone who you connect to who already, it's like, you know, they already know what they want to do. They already know what they want to do. Let's get one of these. The answers you need are coming. I'm hearing that. The answers you need are coming. Remarkable. Look at that. The beautiful rose, the 2 gold rings, the music notes. So pay attention to songs that you're receiving, songs that come through that you hear. This is about overlapping. See how the rings are overlapping? Okay, so there's an overlapping of like timelines, things like that, right? So it's like this, things are shifting in and moving in like this, you know, like its own overlap. It's like a merge, you know? So that's what I get. There's a remarkable merge and some type of like big promise or something on this timeline that's like coming through. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Someone is noticing how remarkable you are. They're feeling very much in their heart space right now towards you. Okay, catalytic heart awakening right here. But it's also about you, okay? You know, I always try to, you know, even when I'm reading for people and it's like divine masculine energy that comes through, right? It's still for the person, you know, who I'm reading for. So Spirit's like, notice the, you know, be the observer. Notice the remarkable, you know, beauty in all of your connections right now, you know? Knight of Pentacles, wow. And then 8 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the ego, it's devil. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. And then addictions or unhealthy habits. Okay? Knight of Pentacles, he is everything I said before. Loyal, trustworthy. He takes a long time to arrive, but when he does, it's solid. There's something here about a clean slate, something blank. Something blank needs to be created, written. It's something, and then look at these fields. Completely, they've been tilled, they've been they're in rows, they're ready for the planting. It's like all ready to go. It's ready to go. It's like that. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for the perfect timing, and then the Knight of Pentacles will often represent a guardian angel or someone who watches over you. Okay? So this is about the start of a whole new story. It's about starting from, and once upon a time, right? Right? Okay, so this is what this person is where they're at right now. Eight of Swords, very much in their head. All right, but it's a minor arcana energy. It's minor arcana devil, major arcana devil. All right, so a lot of that breakthrough energy, getting more into their heart and out of their head. You see, getting more into the heart and out of the head. But that's also for you too. Whatever gets you in your head, get out of your head and into your heart. The moment, and that's for everyone, the moment you see, you recognize you're getting out of your head and into your heart, you need to shift. Eight of Swords, the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, and then take responsibility for your life now. It is not even playing. It says now. All right. So someone is having a massive realization moment here of, I need to take charge of my life now, right this second. I think that's why we have remarkable energy. I think that something starts shifting and it feels remarkable. It feels like, whoa, I was not expecting this, you know, like that. I'm just going to pull intuitively. These cards are like too flimsy and papery, like to like shuffle, like, you know. Here we go. Crown chakra, divine intervention. Bottom of the deck is the root chakra, courage and faith. Okay, so very connected to the crown chakra, which means you're connected to God, you're connected to source, and you're reconnected. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, a master, or a guru. Okay. With the crown and the heart, love, I do feel here that, you know, you are receiving, everyone's receiving a lot. Everybody globally is being activated. Everyone's spiritual gifts are coming through. Like, that's the new earth. That's what the new earth is. It's the earth how it used to be in the time of Atlantis and Lemuria and Avalon and every, you know, when we were all completely cracked open, where there was no duality within us, within our human self and our divine self. They were one, merged as one beautifully. There was not, you know, ego in our communities. There was not duality in our community. There was not lack in our community. You know, we were all super connected to our true essence, which is being very psychic, which is being clairvoyant and all the clairs, speaking telepathically. We're not even supposed to use words. We're not even supposed to be speaking like this, you know, our Pleiadian family, our Arcturian, right? Like our true cosmic family, like we don't use words. We look at each other and we know exactly what's going on and we communicate telepathically. That's what's happening to everyone on Earth right now and in this planet, because we are going up into the new Earth. So it's not like, you know, it's not some crazy thing to be psychic. It's not some crazy thing to be prophetic. It's not crazy to be a medium. It's normal. And we all have the capability to do it, right? So right now for you, Corey, you're coming online, you're tapping into your gifts, you're having a lot of like visions, premonitions, right? You think of somebody, boom, they call you. You think of a song, you get in the car, start the car, boom, the song's on the radio. You know, whatever, you know. I knew that was going to happen. I had a feeling, you know, moments like that, but like on fleek, right? So, you're very much connected to your crown, and a lot of people are. We need to bring it down. That's my point of all this. We need to bring it down. We need to integrate it in. Too many people are, because they're connecting and they're connecting where it's beautiful and the crown's open and their third eye and all these things, but they're up in the ethers. They're not grounding it down. They're not pulling it in and grounding it into the vessel. So definitely right now, my love, you need to take time. That's why it's important to like take time in meditation, breath work, just have moments of peace and quiet, calm, where you can connect. Set the intention to integrate what you're receiving, activations, downloads, everything that's coming online at this time, to pull it down, anchor it into the physical, ground it down. You know, because what happens is people, they don't know how to integrate and do that when they're connecting, and then they stay up in the crown, and it's like it's depleting. It will deplete you. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. So you'll see a lot of like gurus and spiritual teachers in the community right now, I'm sure, who are coaching people about this. You've got to anchor it in. You've got to pull it down. You've got to center yourself and ground. And, you know, otherwise, you know, you don't want to be stuck up in the ethers like that. You'll end up feeling like you're going insane, you know? So, all right. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's do a really quick clearing for you. All right. And, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to just start in Jinn number 3. I have 20 people on the list. Okay. I definitely need to fly through this more. So, or faster. So I'm just going to be like super concentrated, looking forward, not really engaging after Corey, because like I said, I do have, it's not going to affect the messages. Don't think it's going to be like a rushed, cheap ass message. You're going to get a powerful message from me no matter what. I could pull one card for you and you're going to get a powerful message. But it's just, I am on a time frame and I want to get through as many people as I can, the whole list, before my girlfriend gets here, which she's supposed to be here in like an hour, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, okay? Wonderful, 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 Corey. Wonderful. Yes, very much in the last 3 weeks. Awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do for you, my love, is I'm going to just do a little, I'm going to help you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help you. I'm going to pull down everything that's up here in your crown and in your third eye. And we're going to integrate it and we're going to pull it down. You're going to not feel so scattered. And, you know, what happens is the crown is like super connected and people aren't integrating in their new frequency activities, activations, downloads. And what happens is people end up feeling like, you know, like a child with ADD or ADHD. Like that's how your crown chakra and being in the ethers can make you feel. Scatterbrained, you can't focus, you feel like, you know, this like flighty energy. That's how it feels. So, and when you ground it in, you don't feel that way. You feel connected and tapped in, but you feel at ease, clear-minded, your third eye is clear, you know, you can think straight, you're not scatterbrained all over the place, you know, it's like that. All right, so let's go ahead and just do a real quick clearing for you. I'm gonna stand up for a second and do a little reading standing. Irashami akoti arasha, di arashami atakori arsha. For Corey, di shami akoti arasha. When you may feel your crown chakra tingling, the top of your scalp. You may feel chills down your arms or the back of your neck as I work on you like this. Okay, the crown especially. Giyarashami, 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 kurashata, kurashata, iyarasha, iyarasha, iyarashami, akotirashati, arki, arki, darashakata. The bottoms of your feet may tingle. Dorashakiyata, dorashakiyata, ianako, ianako. And so it is. Aho. I was feeling a lot of pain in your legs. I don't know why. I don't know if you're feeling like tight limbs or your muscles are tight or you're feeling pain or you're getting knots or I have no idea, but I'm feeling a lot of tightness, a lot of pain like in the legs. Your legs are your tree trunks, right? They are the solidifying like bottom chakras. They help hold your roots down. So there's a lot of energy that needs to be pushed through, move through, that's stuck, okay? Hips, legs, thighs, calf muscle, knee, so, I would do some clearing. There needs to be some clearing work done with the lower chakras from like your solar, your sacral, and your root, and that's going to help clear, okay? So you can do that by listening to like, I would start with the root, okay? And, help with that because it's your roots that are it's a jam up. So it's like I'm pulling all this down for you from the crown and I'm pulling it down, I'm integrating, right? So now what your job is we've done that. So you should start feeling a little more balanced. You should start feeling a little bit more energetic and not so foggy headed or scattered, a little more focused, that kind of stuff. Okay. But you're going to have to do some of your healing work here where you're going to have to just sit and send light, see your root chakra lit up, the whole root lit with crystalline white diamond light, with red, deep red, like this color here is like the root chakra, right? That color, okay, of the light just expanding outwards, and set the intention of clearing, right? And you'll, but you have to work with your energy on a regular basis. We all do. Right? So if you don't know what you're doing, it's fine, but working on yourself, like as far as like, I want to clear this, I want to integrate this, I want to release what's in my root, what's blocking, what's creating resistance or blocks. I want to clear, listening to root chakra frequencies or meditations and, things of that nature. And anyone who's doing the workshop with me on Tuesday for Lionsgate, I'm doing a full chakra clearing for you guys like that day, because it's just this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. So should help you a little bit, love, but I mean, it should help you quite a lot actually. But definitely like focus on like clearing some of your lower chakras and integrating from the higher chakras down. Okay. We're pulling it down and we're integrating it in and grounding it in. So we're one solid tree connected to earth with roots that grow all the way down to the center of the earth, all the way up through our legs, physical vessel, all the way up through our chakra centers. And then boom, it bursts through our crown chakra. So we are fully connected to the ethers and to the center of the earth. We aren't movable. We are anchored in and we are solid and grounded, right? Okay. Yes, love, there are still spots. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. And it's only $44.44, worth every penny to whoever is feeling called. This will be my most powerful workshop. I've only done 2 prior to this, but this one's gonna be like insane. So, all right. So that's what I have for you, Mev, okay? All right, next is Jen. All right. The heart chakra. There's gonna be a lot of that. A lot of the heart stuff coming up right now, as well as the solar plexus. And crown. This is for some people, who aren't even, for many people right now, who this is their first big crack. Like this Lionsgate is going to awaken people who are completely asleep. I'm telling you guys. This world is going to, after this Lionsgate, okay, give it over the next 2 months. So you see 10-10 portal. Then when we hit the 10-10 portal, 11-11 portal, and 12-12 portal, whoo-wee. But give it a couple months. Watch. Pay attention to what you see and hear. I don't ever suggest watching the news media outlets. But first of all, they're all lies. But Secondly, they're super dense and low vibrational, and it's just fear mongering and put fear into the collective. But we will start seeing some things happen over the next 2 months, globally. That'll be pretty big, you know. So anyways, but we're all good. We are all good. We're good. So Jen, singing and dancing. You got to move your body, boo. You got to move your body. Move your body for me. Or whatever that song is. Move your body for me. Or I don't know. A lot of people are needing to do this right now. We are energy. Our body is energy. Our body stores and houses energy. We got to move our body. Okay, so you're definitely being called to dance, sing, have fun, you know, let loose, like go crazy, shake that booty, dance, like let it out, do what you gotta do, like go crazy, do punching moves, do jumping jacks, like do whatever you gotta do right now, like just shake it all out, shake it all out, shake it all out. Like to me, those are some of my best things that I will do to like just move energy, just to move it. Whoop. See, shake it up, move it, okay? So it literally says, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through magical power of music and movement. So for some reason, your psychic stuff and you're very affected by tones and frequencies and sounds and stuff. So there's something with you where you're very connected to that and it's very activating for you. But also, dancing, having fun, moving your body, being silly, you know, not putting restrictions on your movements, like just letting your like do whatever it wants to do. Very healing, very powerful work to do. I love that. Everybody should be singing and dancing and having fun like that right now. If we all connected in this way a little bit each day, you wouldn't even believe how different this world would look right now because of the vibration and the frequency. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing though. We're getting there. We're doing all the things. Page of Swords. Blue butterflies could be significant. Okay, I think that you're seeing a lot of like Ace of Swords, Archangel Michael stuff, that kind of stuff right now. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, an exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Okay, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. Okay, so obviously all that stuff, but the Page of Swords, the page is a young energy. The page is symbolic of bravery. It's like a childlike energy, but he picks up the king's sword, you know. He's the page, but he picks up the King of Swords sword and he wields it before he feels ready to do so, before, you know, he's old enough to do it, before he's strong enough to do it. You know, he doesn't even know how or what to do with the sword, but he picks it up anyways. It's super heavy. Like a real sword is very heavy. Like, so, you know, for a childlike energy to pick it up, it's saying something, right? And that's the message here. It's start something before you're ready. Pick up the sword of truth and breakthrough and victory and success and wield it before you feel ready to. There's something here where it's do it before you feel ready. There's no perfect time. You know, this could also be DM energy, like kind of spying and watching from a distance possibly, but you know, I do feel that. And there is transformation energy around them with the blue butterflies. The butterfly is that. But it's, for me, it's more so about like you personally and changes in the wind in your life and you picking up that sword and doing things and creating before you feel the time is right or you feel ready, or, you know, maybe you're like, well, you know, like an example would be like when I started teaching, you know, myself the tarot and reading, you know, and I did not feel per se I kept pushing it back. You know, I had like a time. I was like, oh, I'll start my channel in April. I didn't start in April. Then it was like, oh, I'll start in the beginning of May. I didn't start at the beginning of May because I didn't feel ready. I was letting my ego or my brain control my soul, you know? And then I finally, my higher self said, Erica, you just start it. Just start it, right? Before you feel ready. And I did. And right? So there's something with that where it's starting something before you feel ready or you have everything you need or whatever it is, you know? So you have the third eye, the sixth chakra. Not surprised as I'm talking about your future, creating, things you want to maybe start, shift, change. This is about bravery, being courageous in self, in your own, whatever it is, whatever it is. Acknowledge spirit, okay? So the sixth, you know, your third eye is about your future vision. It's about your future vision. It's about seeing the future, la, 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 but your future vision. What do you see in your future? And when you're connected, which you are, you're having very clear visions, but there could be some fogginess around certain things, okay? I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. I think that's, you already hold the vision. You just need to pick up the sword and wield it. Okay? Give me one tea oracle here. The career. It's something in regards to your career. Or starting, taking your career in a new direction, starting a new career, starting, you know, maybe something, major challenges to overcome in your career sector. I think the challenges is more about the mountains that you're creating for yourself. And for some reason, I'm hearing spiritual career, a spiritual career. So maybe that's a part of it, like where you're like, I feel called to do this, like have some kind of, you know, help do like a spiritually based business in some way or the next. Many people are, because that's what we're here to do, right? Like, but there's something with that. It's like, believe in yourself. You've overcome so many challenges. I'm telling you, I can feel it. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. The table, hard work ahead. Co-creating, you got to put in the work. I don't feel it's hard. I don't. I feel it's just you making a decision to do something. And then an opportunity or a windfall with the carrot. You can't make it up. So if you're like, I don't know what she's talking about, then this is a divine seed that Lionsgate is bringing through, and it's going to burst, and it has to do with things like this. I think you are already connecting and feeling things, and you're just maybe like, I don't know where to start or what to do or things like that, you know. You know, it's like, for some people, you know, for an example, you know, I would love to, my dream is to open a restaurant. I want to own my own restaurant, you know. That is actually a dream of mine. But I want to have a restaurant, and I just don't even know where to begin. I've never owned a business. I mean, where do you start? Okay, I guess find a space that you could rent or buy, you know, and then where do you go from there, you know? So it's that's like the energy that I'm getting here. All right. And the page could be like a message too, a small message. A small message. Hello, greetings from Germany. Hello. All right, so let me go ahead and do a clearing for you real fast. Okay. Yeah. Iarashakoyania. Iarashakonania. Iarashakonania. Diarasha. 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 Kiarashamin. Kiarashamin. So I'm just doing some clearing overall, but feeling obviously a lot of, you had the third eye, so the third eye, doing some clearing for that. But then also I'm getting the throat chakra. All right, so the throat chakra, I'm just, you know, maybe you've had experience sore throat randomly, or swollen glands, or lymph nodes in the throat, or, you know, sometimes it can affect our, like, stuff in our mouth, you know, out of nowhere we have a toothache or this or that, you know, but it's because of the throat being blocked. It's showing, it's an energy, you know, like that. It shows up that way, physical. But, okay. All right, so, okay, so I'm feeling more of an ease here in the higher chakras. Okay, beautiful. All right, I'm gonna pull it down, pull it down, pull it down, and then we're going down into the heart, and then, okay, so it's washing through the rest of your body, through your other chakras, down, 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 down. Iana Shakiara. Ora Shamiata. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. And so it is. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. So that is for Jen. And so it is. Oh. All right. All right, love. So that's what I have for you. Okay. Next is Bappa. I've been feeling sick today with a sore throat. Yeah, there it is, honey. There it is. There it is, love. Okay. So, you know, maybe you've caught a little cold or something like that, right? But definitely could be energetic. Okay. So, you know, just love on yourself and nurture yourself, and, you know, send love and light. Imagine beautiful healing white light and blue. The throat chakra is that royal blue. Imagine royal blue and like light like this, literally like being blasted to your throat, or like seeing your whole throat being lit up with light, royal blue light, white light, royal blue light, white light, like that, you know. It should help you, you know, you set that intention. But yeah. Okay, so big breakthroughs happening for a lot of people. We're moving a lot of energy right now. We're receiving a lot, and it's really important for us to move it through and anchor it in and all that, right? So I know that's why I was called to do this right now for everybody. Okay, so for Bappa. Hello, Bappa. All right. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Okay, so what you're picking up right now, Bappa, is very dead on. Very dead on. Whatever your senses are picking up on, your intuition is telling you, your emotions, your And then your physical body is picking up on things and telling you things too. So, you know, like your physical body may be needing certain vitamins or wanting certain foods or certain kinds of nutrients, you know, so maybe your physical body and your intuition, it comes through and, you know, you need to eat some avocado and chicken. I don't know. You know, so if that's something that, you know, comes up for you, then it's for a reason. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Heart chakra, acceptance of self. Acceptance of self. This has been something that has been really one of your biggest challenges, is to be fully accepting of who you are and yourself, because for your whole life, I mean, I don't know to the extent of it, you'll know, but what I'm getting is your whole life, you have been unaccepted. You've been unaccepted by your parents or by people, you know, kids in school, you know, whatever it is, I don't know. Lovers, like, there's this, you know, I'm not, you know, so accepting yourself first is like one of your biggest, like, biggest, like, things. And you're doing that now, but like, there's parts where your heart has been greatly hurt and blocked and, you know, by this. So the way through healing these things is, it's like the more that you accept self, the more that you heal the heart and all of the abandonment wounds that connect to the heart space. Do you see? Ever since that first feeling of rejection, young, you know, for me, I mean, I think that it was very young. Like, you know, I think that you were a baby. I think you felt it as a baby, like, as you were like held by adults around you. I don't know, your mother, your father, whoever, like, you could feel it as a baby that there was something there, right? So this is a powerful time for you to release that, and we're gonna do some healing for that right now. So I just had to close that window. All right, so this card right here, acceptance of self. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way that I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. I honor what my body is asking for. And I give the analogy of chicken and avocado, see? And if I'm unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. So there's a mindset shift there, where you're thinking a lot of everything that's lacking, missing, and wrong instead of what you do have, and having gratitude and expanding the frequency there within that. So that's something that needs to be surrendered to. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forwards from here. Okay. So this Lionsgate is helping you with that, you know. Everyone who's getting readings, like, you guys, this is what is coming through for Lionsgate. This is what you're being shown. This is where your shadow work begins. This is where, you know, it's all that. Or these are what these divine blessings and manifestations are pouring in. You know, it's like that kind of stuff. Holy shit. He's showing up like crazy today. Because it's slow and steady wins the race. This is not a marathon. This is not, I mean, it's not even a race, you know. There's no competition here. There's no, you know, like, well, that person seems to have it all together and I don't, you know, comparing apples to oranges, you know, that kind of a thing. You know, we are all here for the same reasons, but all of our journeys are gonna look very different. And what our, You know, what we're meant to do in this life is very different from one person to the next, you know, and all of that. So something about that, like not comparing yourself or your life to other people your age, you know, oh, this person's my age and they married with kids, they've got, you know, mortgage and a vacation home and a boat, and who cares? Who cares? You know, those are the things that are materialistic and they could be gone like that. Does that person have a healed heart? Have they cleared karma? Are they living and connected to the ego? You know what I mean? Like those are the things that we are doing and clearing. So no comparing, no making yourself feel bad for the things that are not there. And instead of focusing on the things that are missing from your life in this moment, focus on the things that you do have and know that you have the power to create whatever it is that you want. This right here is a blank slate. Those right there are fields that are ready to receive seeds to be planted. And it's up to you to do that and to tend to them and to trust that what you're planting will grow. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for the perfect time. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. What I'm hearing is it's time to create something new from scratch. I don't know what that means. How, I have no clue. But Spirit is saying like it is time to create something new from scratch. All right. So some healing for Bappa around the heart. Everywhere. Whoa. Everywhere, but around the heart. Some there's a lot of, not a lot, but there's specifically mother wounds from the mother that we're trying to clear out a little bit. Kiara Shakuta, Kiara Shakuta, Kianamati Arashatara, Koriata Diarash, 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 Diarash. And so it is. Aho. Okay. All right, so that is what I have for you, Bappa, okay? There's something here where you need to start tending to some seeds. You need to start planting some seeds. The universe is urging you to tap into to create, to be the emperor, to take charge, to implement, to strategize, to plan, to set goals and intentions, and to make those things on paper or in your mind or out of your mouth reality. You're meant to show everyone around you how it's done. we have free will. So, you know, but that is your guidance. That is guidance that you're receiving for sure. All right. So number 5 is Allison. 5 is Allison. The root chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, your career, and your finances, as your words determine your outcome. Okay, so definitely an energy here of, I mean, this is like, you know, what they're telling you to do, what they're saying you should do, or you know, but there's a lot of negative self-talk and disbelief around yourself and your future and your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations and all that around your home, your career, and your finances. Speaking of career and finances and the home, King of Pentacles shows right up. 3 of Swords, bottom of the deck. It's like you're the King of Pentacles right now. So there's, you know, divine inheritance and extreme, there's just wealth. I mean, there's wealth, 3D wealth, right? And it's like it's trying to make its way to you through the ethers, but it's only these positive thoughts, and your frequency is going to align to these high vibrational manifestations that you're wanting to bring in, you know? So they're saying choose only positive thoughts, okay? And I do get here with the base chakra too that there is a need to really get out and connect with nature. I mean, all light workers and starseeds are being called to connect with Mother Earth at this time, you know, but some definitely more than others, because some people are already very much connected and connecting and take time to connect and ground and do all these things. And then some people are like, you got to do it and you got to do it now. Yeah, see, balance. Yep. Everything in moderation. So if we're like go, 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 then that's not balanced. We need to moderate. We need to give ourselves time to not be go, 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 and to rest. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. A successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. It's the Temperance card, right? There's a lot of divine alchemy going on right now and a divine counterpart union with you. And what will help to align and bring an openness to a union is, or to you receiving an offer or someone coming forward, is they themselves balancing and doing the work that they need to do, but also for you. Right now there's some kind of like block in the root chakra area. I'm hearing I'll deal with it later. So it's like pushing things to the side, shoving them down, you know, I'll deal with it later. I'll process that later. There's something where it's we got to do it now. We got to clear the base. The owl, good advice from a wise person. So Spirit is saying, this is good advice from a wise person. No, you may be receiving some higher advice or confirmation or something like that from, you know, another reader or someone who you follow on, you know, Instagram or TikTok or something like that, that you view as a spiritual person or a guru, you know. For me, it's like your higher self. It's your higher self. You're getting a lot of advice and wisdoms and things like that from the higher self, from higher guides. But it's about really, truly pulling them in and doing what we're being shown and what we feel and, you know, all of that. Okay? Good advice from a wise person. And, you know, I don't know how this will connect with you, but I do feel that of a divine masculine that you connect with, or, yeah, I feel like it's a masculine that you connect to on a soul level. They may have gotten good advice from someone that they trust in regards to what to do, how, you know, something, you know, what to say, or, you know, something like that is what I get. And yeah. Okay. The sixth chakra. Okay. So third eye. Third eye. Okay. So wisdom and discernment. Wisdom and discernment. I am open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. I am open to understanding the spiritual truths of the situation behind the situations occurring in my life right now. Okay. So there could be things happening around the home, career, finances, right? Where maybe it feels unbalanced and things, but it's about balancing it out and becoming balanced and tapping in and connecting and surrendering and all that, right? I offer my wisdom to assist others along their path. I feel that strongly with you. I feel that you are meant to use your gifts in this way, third eye, to help in this lifetime. I trust in a higher source to guide me and others to, I trust in a higher source to guide me and to help others who ask for my guidance. I practice discernment and listen deeply within for the truth. I choose to respond to rather than just reacting to situations. So you become responsive and observant, not so reactive, right? I choose to act with clarity, courage, and conviction. Okay. So there's just some things that, you know, our old core conditioning, a part of our old stories and things, right, that we're working through that need to be released in the root chakra. Again, around finances, career, home, that kind of stuff. And it's about trusting more in your inner vision and what you see ahead instead of what's in front of you at this moment. Okay? Trusting in the unknown. Trusting in your intuition. The owl is very intuitive, very psychic, sees everything. And they also see through the shadow, through the dark. They're a night bird. All right, so, and I feel that owls are very connected to you. I do. I feel that. I feel that you connect to owls, or just the owl totem animal, spirit animal, power animal is close to you. At this time in your life, maybe always, I don't know. But around this time, for sure, the owl spirit is very heavy. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick clearing for you. All right. For Allison. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of tight, like in the womb area, the stomach, the womb, the solar plexus, sacral chakra. There's something between the solar and the root, right? So the root, so so I'm doing some clearing all the way through there, but all around you too, but I'm getting something specifically around your solar plexus. I mean, your sacral. I'm sorry, your sacral. Your sacral. And see, as I'm doing clearing for you, I'm transmuting. I'm starting to get like I'm getting energy moving through my intestines and my stomach, where you guys will start hearing it. It's gonna sound, it's just like an empty stomach, like your stomach is growling and, you know, like all those things, right? So for you, love, that's what's happening. Okay, so we're moving energy through there. Kia shami ikato, tiara shami ikato, tiara shami ikato, tiara shami ikato, ira shakati, ira shakati, ira shakati, ira shakati, whoosh, 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 shakutoya, shwakatoya. This is a sexual wound. This is something traumatic. I don't know if it's from this lifetime. I'm sorry if it is. It's definitely something that is holding on to you. And it's an old wound. Very old wound. But it is a strong wound. Strong attachment. Again, could be past life, could be this lifetime. If you're watching this and you are like a Reiki master, whatever, you're like, what is she doing? This is not typical Reiki. This is my soul's healing. This is what I do. Kia shami yakatu. Haya shakata, yaya shakata, yaya shakata. Okay. Shakiata Diana Kotarash Yara Shakiata. Oh yeah, okay, that was a biggie. All right, so that was directly affecting the root too, but it was something, there was some kind of painful traumatic experience connected. It's, you know, sacral, it's your sexual center, your sensuality. You know, I'm feeling like a sexual shame. Okay, so a lot of people have these same kind of similar woundings, you know. So just be gentle with yourself and surrendering and releasing. All right, so that one was like a, whoo, that one was bigger. All right, Kiarasha. So just scan. All right, so, and so it is a whole. So love, again, lower chakra frequencies, a meditation to release, surrender, heal, purge, envisioning, setting the intention, envisioning your root chakra area, your sacral chakra area, your womb, your whole stomach, your solar, whatever you feel called to do, lit up with lights. You know, you can envision the actual colors of the chakras. I highly suggest using the chakra chants for each chakra, like the root chakra. The root chakra chant is Lam, 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 Lam. Right? You have like, don't quote me on all these, but it's like Lam, Ram, Vam. You know, you have like the third eye is like, shoom, like, you know, there's like, but they each have their, you know, like little chant, and it's very powerful to chant and to, you know, like even if you're just like Lam, 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 and you're sending light to your root, you know, as you're doing this, very powerful. And then always with any energy work, set the intention prior to only work, you know, for this is my highest and greatest good. I invite in all benevolent beings and guides, my light team, whoever you feel called to. I do not consent or welcome anything that is not of my highest and greatest good or the highest and greatest good of all, blah, 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 blah. And then at the very end of whatever you do, to solidify it and to set the intention to the universe, so it is. And so it is. It is done. Whatever you want to say, it is done, so it is, and so it is, so mote it be. Whatever you feel called to do, but that's how you do it, okay? Whew. Whew. All right. So that was for Allison. Number 6 is Lauren. All right, so we're gonna start with, we're gonna start for Lauren, please. For Lauren, give me a, you're welcome, Bappa. You're very welcome. The broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Oh my gosh. These cards, they like are going crazy. Watch. All right, here we go. The camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Okay. All right, so, all right. Okay. All right, so I just wanted to kind of connect with that a little bit. And what I'm getting is a preparation. You know, the camel holds a ton of water. It's prepared to walk through the desert. There's a lot of things that the camel represents. But for me, it's a preparation, being prepared. Okay. And I think that's what it's like, doing things right now to better prepare you for the future, to, you know, set you up. Like, it's like that, right? So planting seeds, tending to your seeds, to your garden, to prepare yourself for the things that are coming in and to prepare yourself just for your future. That's what I get. And if there's anything that you're carrying around as far as other people's stuff, you got to put it down and let it go. Oh, it's easier said than done. I know, but persevere and you will overcome any problems. Justice, Lady Justice. Yeah. You are, it's a preparation to receive your justice, okay? But it's also about like what you're putting out right now, you're going to be receiving back, okay? Like you're receiving karmic justice right now. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. Okay? So, all right. So around that energy, I just feel, again, I feel it's, you know, a time to prepare, to save, to, I don't know. And I feel that's kind of what you've been doing too, though, you know, in a way, like, you know, getting your ducks in a row more and like just being in a position to where, you know, like you could put away money and have a savings. You do this and that, you know, it's prepare, it's saving, it's, you know, for a rainy day. It's like that, you know what I mean? That's what I get. Standing up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You are seeing all sides of the situations, but you have some resistance or you will or something around you where you have to stand up for your truth. You have to stand up for what it is that you truly believe. Okay? It's like someone who's like pushing back on like, you know, spirituality or, you know, things like that, you know, and it's like, instead of, you know, we don't cower and tuck tail, you know, we speak our truth and we have to be authentic to who we are around every single person we meet, right? Yeah, see? Oh my gosh. It's the throat chakra. It's all about truth and living in your truth and your most authentic energy. Speaking your truth, living your truth, expressing your truth, you know, like that. Connect with spirit. I develop a quiet mind that allows me to tune in and get in touch with my higher self on my spirit. I listen for the guidance that is there waiting for me to hear. I am open to the truth and I welcome spiritual inspiration from others. I will benefit greatly by practicing meditation and stillness. Okay, hold on. I think part of this is the go, go, go. Okay, I don't know if you have been go, 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 if you feel go, go, go. You're consciously trying to make an effort to, you know, take time to connect on a spiritual level and things like that. But there's something that's not getting through for you that will come through for you if you take time consistently to connect. And that doesn't mean that you just have to sit and be all like meditative, you know. It's just taking time to connect. Disconnecting from the phone, connecting with spirit. I mean, clearly, it's like, please connect with us more. Connect with spirit. I ask for inner guidance to assist with me in getting more in touch with my spirit. I know that if I ask for guidance, it will be given. See? I'm also getting something about like praying for, you know, like connecting to your own soul and your spirit and your higher self. Like praying for, you know, please help me awaken more to my gifts, help me connect more to my gifts, help me connect more to my psychic abilities, my mediumship, my clairs, like, you know, I want to expand more in these areas. I want to be able to work with these, utilize them, help people with them. You know, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from you, Lauren, which we're working with that, right? We're working, but it's them letting you know, like, if you just connect with yourself and sit in this stillness and just, you know, like do all these things, like it's already there. It's already gonna keep growing, expanding. Like it just takes you to sit in that stillness, you know. Our ancestors and high priestesses and, you know, things of that nature, they did not did I get it? Oh yeah, I did. Justice. You know, they didn't have there was no technology. We weren't busy with technology and electricity and like all these, you know, things like that. And like they really, like high priestesses, like like real high priestesses, like the ones that we speak of and talk about and stuff, like they would sometimes take vows of silence where they would not speak because they didn't want anything. They were just so in a mode of connecting and going within. They wanted to do everything through full connection, you know. And they went through, you know, there was when you know, many times where they were like in mystery schools or this or that, right? Where like that's what they did. They spent days upon days in meditation, like crazy. Like, you know, we can't get our little brain to like, you know, our modern day brain full of all of these EMFs and all the shit and the, you know, that we deal with now. We have a hard time sitting for 15 minutes without being distracted or, you know, going stir crazy because we want to check our phone or this or that, or, you know. So that's what the guidance is here. It's about getting back into that mode and connecting to in that way of absolute stillness. Absolute stillness. And that is where the magic is. That is where the highest, purest, truest forms of connection can be. You know? So that's what it is. They're just like, disconnect, spend time, with self, do the things. I'm feeling it very heavily for you too. Like you got the throat chakra, but I'm feeling a lot of activity in the crown. Again, like I said for someone earlier, there's this, it's sitting all up on the crown, like the crown, there's a lot of connectivity, and it's like but there's a trouble of integration because we're not taking the time to meditate or to ground or, things like that. Or if you are, then it needs to happen more, or something needs to shift because I can feel it. It's up in the crown. So I'm going to do the clearing really quick. I'm going to tap in and just connect with you. And I'm going to help you pull the crown, like the energies that I'm feeling down. I'm going to help you ground them in and integrate. But what I'm going to ask you to do is sometime today, possibly, preferably after I get, maybe after the live or after I get done channeling for you, go outside and connect. Put your back up against a tree. Sit your butt on the ground. Let the tree be your backrest. And sit in silence and stillness and just breathe and let yourself just be relaxed and know that tree is holding you and working with you and holding you and helping you ground. Give what you need to give to the tree, to Mother Earth. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. This is not mine to carry. I release all this. I release all this. Even if it is your own shit, release it. Let it go. Let her have it. She wants to take it from you. And then feel yourself as one with the tree. Like if the tree trunk was your back and your back was the tree, like that. Okay? And sending things down and through, and then, all the things, right? Hold on one second. Oh my gosh, you know what? It's my girlfriend real quick. Hold on one second. I'm going to have to pop off because I have to help her carry this stuff, and then I'm going to have to go live again. I'm going to have to go live again, so you guys will have to wait a little while. Probably about a half hour, 40 minutes or so. Hold on one second. Okay, so she's just dropping off, but I'm going to help her pull everything in real quick. Okay, you're definitely feeling that. Awesome. So I'm going to do a quick clearing for you real fast, my love, and then I'm going to hop back on here in about 20 minutes, and we'll finish the live, okay? She's delivering it, and I have to help pull all of the heavy stuff out, so I'm like, I got to do something here, all right? Okay. All right, so for Lauren. Yarash, Shami Iketo Yarash. Goriati Iana. Koreshamiata Kiarasha. Diana Kotarashami Ikat Sirashami. Tiarashami Kota. So I'm focusing primarily on your higher chakra, your crown for sure, and your third eye. There's stuff that's definitely, you're connecting a lot, Lauren. I would definitely make it a point before you interact with other people, go out, leave your home. This is for everybody. Make sure you're throwing up shields of protection, and make sure your crown chakra is protected, okay? That's not why I wear hats so much. I've always worn hats. I've always been such a little hat cowgirl gypsy mama, since forever, you guys. Whatever. But the crown is definitely, when you do wear hats like that, it does help protect, but that's not why I do it. But I'm just saying, like, protecting your crown, you know, is really big because you're picking up on some stuff that doesn't need to be there. It's not your stuff, okay? All right. All right. Okay, so that's what I have. All right. Awesome. Okay, so pull it down. So it is. Aho. Wonderful. All right. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my love. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just close this live out. I'm going to pop back on in about 20 minutes, like I said, and we will finish the live, okay? So I'm going to go get my muscles on. So, mwah. All right, Lauren, I love you, girl, and I will see you guys back in 20 minutes, okay?